Man, we had a timer there going, Donnie, and I was racing trying to get the tweet out that we're live, and the pressure was mounting, dude. I almost didn't make it. I spelled PSVG wrong. I had to learn how to spell PSVG. Really had to think about that, man. How are you today, man?
What a way to start the live show. Yep. I'm doing okay. I'm doing better. Like I've been, I've been sick the last couple of days.
Yeah.
Like just covered in blankets on my recliner sick. So I'm happy to even be here. I didn't want to miss actually seeing Jesus in person, like live. Mm-hmm. He's here.
Easter was a little while ago. He's come back. Hey, Jace.
I was on vacation after Easter. I got to take time off.
Yeah. Big weekend for you.
How are your revenues from the duck whistles coming in?
Not good. Not good. We don't talk about it.
I love it, man. Well, Donnie, we're the cat is out of the bag, as they say.
Yeah.
This is a thing people can watch us on Sundays that people are here. It's happening. Like, is it weird now that we're like we used to do this in secret? I was like, Donnie, call me Sunday. Let's do this.
Like nobody on PSVG knew, so I definitely got made fun of once it started going live. You're doing another podcast?
Another one. Mm-hmm.
Another one. But yeah, it's out there. It's live now. So I was excited. I think we had 4 people join the Patreon on You, Me, and Capri Day.
No way.
So we had several folks that were like, this is very exciting. I can't wait to listen. So hopefully it catches on. And the feedback that I have at least received primarily by Dat Ninja Dev, who is his birthday today. So happy birthday, Dev.
Happy birthday, Dev. No way.
Happy birthday, Dev.
He's so old. Like
29.
just so 29. Old for the earth. Like when you see him
for the earth,
he's an attractive guy. He looks young, like our age.
I know.
He's not.
He looks young.
He's like our uncle. Like
he's so when he tells me how old he is. Like he's lying to me.
He's older than my oldest brother, and that's insane.
Yeah, he's just so old. But he really loves the show. So he was really excited. He's like, I love the show. So yeah, we've gotten a lot of good feedback early on.
I love it, dude. Well, I'm excited. And now we're doing the whole thing. Like we can do anything on this show. And when it could be anything, we bring Jace along.
It could literally be anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys want to establish as a show, and your first order of a live show is putting me on it. That's kind of counterproductive. What's
so funny? I mean, you are so part of the origin of this show.
Mm-hmm.
Our plan for about 8 days was to call this show the Jace's Imaginary Podcast.
Yeah.
And we just didn't know.
So I heard.
If you would condone and such. We were like, this is going to make Jace really mad.
I threatened to sue.
It kind of depended on what kind of day Jace was having when he found out. And I wasn't sure that I wanted to risk that. If he was having like a bad Dogecoin day or a good one.
Now, if we had announced it on April Fool's Day, if we did a feed and everything, right?
Ooh, that would have been cool.
Right? We've got Jace's face on the cover.
That would have been next year. Next year.
Jace's
Everybody
Imaginary
forget about
Podcast.
This. Oh my gosh, we got people in the chat too. I don't know if this is the first time we're doing this live. We got Chief Content Producer Ryan Turford. It could be anything, he says. And here's the thing, you guys. I've been playing Mario Kart on Twitch over the last couple of weeks, and Jace and I have been chatting like we got to rank these. We got to rank these tracks. And so secretly, I've been thinking like that would actually be a really good thing for Sweet Hangs. I would really like that. So, but I couldn't do that without Jace. I couldn't just go like, okay, Jace. Good idea. See you later. I mean, Donnie.
See you later.
And we've sort of like built this thing in this way where like we can just have people come on. We can have Sweet Hangs with anybody. It's sometimes it'll be just Donnie and I. Sometimes it'll be Jesus Dynasty, Duck Dynasty himself with the bluest of blue eyes. It's a reason for people to be here.
Some baby blues for sure.
I'm excited, man. I'm excited. Well, there's 48 tracks for this dang.
When you told me we were going to rank them, I didn't realize that there were 4. I've played this game for almost a decade now, and I was like, there are almost 50 tracks in this damn thing? That is a lot of courses.
Yeah. When was the last time? I mean, Jason and I have been playing Mario Kart. Like, what have you been firing this thing up lately as a Nintendo shacker?
Not at all.
What?
I haven't played Mario Kart in 6 months, man.
Donnie, you gotta
It's been a while.
Yeah.
Why?
So when Sean sent me the message the other day, yesterday even, feels like several days ago. Was like, you want to do it? We'll rank Mario Kart tracks. It's like, Donnie doesn't even play Mario Kart. He's like, that's why I need you.
I haven't played Mario Kart in so long. It's just because we haven't done it, right? We haven't had that community game night opportunity. That's about the only time I play Mario Kart anymore. I've played it a bunch. Don't get me wrong. I've played it hundreds of hours. It's just after playing it hundreds of hours for 8 years?
Yeah.
It's like I'm kind of over it. Like I've played the Mario Kart. So I wanted to play it. And when Sean told me that we were going to do it, I wanted to play it. And then I got sick and I wasn't playing anything. But so I'll be shooting from the hip on this. But I mean, I'm still very confident. I know most of them. I don't know if I know them all by name, but I know most of them.
As I say, don't worry, because going through them, I had one just hanging out there going, I don't know what this track is. I was like, I don't know. I had to turn on the game while I was doing it to find the course and play it. And I was like, oh, obviously I know what it is. But yeah, I was like, I don't know what this one is by name.
This is going to be a lot of fun.
It is. Well, and we're going to be doing this, from time to time. We've got this this website that everybody uses from time to time, tiermaker.com. It's a pretty easy thing that most people have done and created. You can rank whatever you want. And we've got these S tiers, A tiers, all the way through F. And I'll be very interested to see what we have going into the F tier. Before we get into, like, do you guys have like any sort of, I don't know that I do, I just want to put this out there, like, do you have any like what makes a good Mario track? Like what comes to mind when you think, Jace, what comes to mind when you think like this makes a good Mario track from like a criteria kind of standpoint?
I have to be able to drift because my cart build that I use, my preference, it's 100% dependent on acceleration, so I need acceleration coming off of drift turns. So if I don't have drift turns, I'm screwed. So you'll see a lot of my bottom ones have long straightaways. I don't like long straightaways.
Well, what about something like Excite Bike? A lot of straightaway. Well, I mean, it's basically
it has jumps, so you can get those little boosts as you're going. So those ones are fine.
I remember like playing Mario 64 and learning about drift in Mario 64 and just jamming on the analog stick, just back and forth, like, snap, 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 snap. Like, not very good for that controller. Like, that thing really took a beating. But you try to get the, what is it, numbers or letters that was like squeaking out the back?
There were little arrows behind it, I thought. Yeah, numbers. It was like yellow 1, orange 2, red 3 or something. Yeah,
it was an absolute secret. They didn't have any drifting in Super Mario Kart, like for Super Nintendo, I don't think. I don't even know. We got to bring the feather back, you guys. Wasn't the feather nice? Wasn't the feather in the last? Wasn't in the 3DS Mario Kart? I feel like that was a thing.
I have that game, but I think I've played it twice.
That was my first game I got on 3DS. Chelsea got me. Yeah, 3DS,
I got it pretty early on too,
Kart.
And it's really good. And then Mario Kart 8 comes out, and you're like, no, it's not.
Yeah. Yeah, Mario Kart is a little better.
The lights.
A little bit better. It's like, for me, music is a big thing to me. That makes a good track, especially as we're getting into some of these remakes. And I think with Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, it's I don't know if it's half. It looks like a lot of these have the little tag of like, this was on GameCube, or this was on, actually a lot are on GameCube. This was on GBA or 3DS or whatever. Like, there's a lot of these revivals, almost like a remaster. And I feel like the music has a lot to do with it. At least for one of my top picks. A lot of people who've been watching me play Mario Kart lately know what my S tier, my number one. And also,
yeah, we're gonna fight about that.
I was gonna say, like, how do we finalize this? Because one thing that, if people have been listening to the show, I think Donnie and I might agree too much, which I'm kind of surprised at.
I think the thing that's going to be really good for this exercise is that I have never really thought to care really about how. So, like, I'm going to be very dismissive of this overall, because it's like, I mean, they're all good. Don't get me wrong, right? I think for me, a Mario Kart course is really about the aesthetic. Like, if it's got a lot of variety and things that are going on that's like enjoyable and, like happy and fun to do. But like, if the course is like real wide and flat or kind of
like moo,
like boring, like that's going to be like the bottom of my, I'm like, this isn't fun. So like the crazier, the better. The more stuff that it throws at you, the better. Probably for me, I think in more cases than not. So, and that includes like the visuals and the music and what's going on too.
Yeah, I mean, and the funny thing is, there's a thing that happens for me at least where sometimes I'll go like, I don't want to play this track, and then I'll play them like, nah, that was actually pretty fun.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, like I don't know.
But there's some where I'm like, I'm having a terrible time from it getting picked.
I can totally see
it ending.
Jace just sitting there. I'm having a terrible time right now.
I'm just like, this track's so stupid.
So, what about the whole like? We're gonna end up with something on the screen here with these tracks being ranked.
Yep.
Okay. Do we want to each have like 3 vetoes in our back pocket or something? Where we go like, no, absolutely not. It's we'll call it a Donnie, absolutely not. Card.
3 of them.
That's
I don't know if it's
3. I'm just throwing. I haven't thought. I'm literally making this up on the spot.
So, but what are you vetoing? Just like where the course is ranked?
Yeah. So if
if you say it's S tier, and I'm like absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
Okay. Then I think everybody should get one of those.
I'd say so. If we here's my proposal. We each have our rank. That'll average it out a little. So like if someone has it as S, someone has it as C, someone has it as B. A B. It kind of throws it in B. But our veto is giving it an extra point. Like
nice one.
It bumps up its average.
Okay, so
bumps down.
This is a huge reason I had Jace on because not Jason, Jace on the show is because
we should all make fun of Jason though.
Stuff. Well,
we forgot to do that.
My making fun of Jason happens tomorrow, so he's not going to be happy with me. No, he's not going to be happy with me because my purchase on Thursday.
Ooh,
I'm gonna share it with him.
Yeah,
and he's gonna be mad.
Do I know what it is?
You do know what it is. Yes.
Damn it, I never remember any of this stuff. Anyway, I like this a lot. So, and then maybe we reset. So everybody, like, you use yours until we've all used it, and then because we'll probably need more as we go along, I imagine. Does that make sense?
So I don't plan on needing to veto people's stuff. I think the average will make it where it's fine.
Okay.
And a lot of mine gravitate toward the middle anyway, so I'm probably not going to be utilizing it as much. But I do have one, but I know it's going to be at the top anyway. So that's the only one I care about. So
yes, I think it might be the same.
It is the same. You know what it is.
Okay. Well, until Donnie goes and F's it. Right.
Well, then we'll both fix it. We'll both use a veto to fix it.
We're gonna find out that
collusion.
I feel like at some point we're gonna find out.
This is why Sean brought Jace here. This is collusion.
Just for my
it's collusion during the streams, anyways. It's not a secret.
Everybody pick donut planes, please. Goodness gracious. Yeah.
Exclamation mark CP3.
I don't know why, like, I'm automatically like turning this into a competition, but like there's some
Sean's
strategy.
Like, I'm gonna win.
Who's winning? Like,
but I know what Sean's going to say. He wanted to bring me on because I do ideas. He goes, here's my idea. And I'm like, here's how to make it better.
Yeah,
and he's like,
big time.
Nice.
Especially for things like that. The whole, like, what is Sean going to play next? Like, that doesn't happen without Jace. Like, the tournament bracket and everything.
Yeah, what an event.
The annual. Yeah, the one.
And you played the game.
I did. I'm almost done Outriders, too, by the way. Not that we do the whole like what
has nothing to do with that.
I don't know.
What are you talking?
I
just meant that games. Specifically.
I finish games sometimes.
I'm not on the you don't finish games. I'm on the you don't
Jason
play
Lacey.
Bad games a lot.
That's true. Okay, should we jump in? We got 48 tracks to go
There's
through.
A lot.
We got a lot to either. I don't know how much you guys want to discuss each and every one. I guess we'll kind of see where this goes. But Donnie, I figure we just kind of like go in order here and go like the first one that's on here is Mario Kart Stadium. And right from your gut, where do you like? And S is the best. A through F is what we're doing here.
D.
The face you made is actually the best part of that. Like,
I've never given something an E grade. Like, I feel like E shouldn't be in here.
Is there like too many? Is there too many?
No. I utilize the scale.
Okay.
I utilize the scale.
Okay,
Yeah.
we'll explore the
so
scale.
I was being nice, but yeah, Mario Kart Stadium, I give a D grade. It's fine course, but that's all it is. It's just fine.
Jace, what do you think?
I put a B.
Dang, okay, I was gonna say C, so I don't know how this average thing works.
That average
is a C.
Okay? Well, you guys do the math, the letter math for us, I guess. So I
they
guess
teach math in Canada.
Not really.
They teach Think of it as
lumberjacking
grade
and moose
1,
riding.
grade 2, grade 3.
We're gonna have like 50
average
courses in the C category.
Like I told you, mine is it's a lot. My biggest one is C.
So you're telling me as it goes like this, you got a nice shape and gets bigger. In
I
the
have
middle
a
because-
I have a nice
Like distribution.
Well, I guess technically it goes and it kicks up at the end. I have several Fs.
Oh wow!
Is that where you discovered that you really don't like Mario Kart 8 very much?
No. I every time we play and these courses come up, I said it even when we played when I didn't play last week, but the week before. Every one of these, when they came up, I said, I don't like this course. This is an F course.
So prepared. Okay. I don't know if we want to get into like why. I mean, it's so middling. I don't know if it's really worth talking about this one. Donnie, water park. I don't know if you even like remember what this is.
Yeah, I know. I remember water park. I like water park. You get to flood the courses. It goes into like the 2 water slides and it's got the Ferris wheel, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that's a good course. I'm almost afraid too early to give it a higher grade. But it's better than Mario Kart Stadium, so I'll give it a B.
Oh, isn't that an interesting way? We've established the midline there. And
yeah,
now
because now I'm scared that it's going to be too hard. It's going to be too hard to now. I now want to drop Mario Kart Stadium.
This is why I prepared and I made my list beforehand.
Okay, where do you have water park, Jace?
I got it as C. It's average.
Yeah, I have a bit of so I asked you guys before, like what makes a good course. One thing that makes a bad course, in my opinion, is the splitting of the tracks.
Water.
And
the splitting of the tracks.
I don't love the splitting of the tracks.
Really?
I don't know what it is. I don't like it. The only one that I'll go back, there's the Yoshi course where it does like the multiple different ways you can go, which is the strategic type of thing. I just don't know that I like some of these that just go like pick a side.
I don't like that one as much.
Well, I guess we'll get to this.
Trying to think where this one's the split where you turn.
They have the 2 water slides that you can hop on, but they're not really like split like in different directions as much.
Right. That's
not
why I don't
water
like
park.
it. It's useless.
That's not water park.
Am I thinking of the ice climbers thing? Ice post.
You're thinking of
also
Big
has a
Blue.
split.
No, definitely. I'm definitely.
No,
not
you're right.
thinking
You're
of
right.
Big
You're right. I am thinking of Big Blue.
I know I'm right.
Oh, I'm not.
Yeah, it is, which is also a bit of a water slide. Okay. I'll go C then. I'll go C. I won't go down to D. So we're right in the middle with this one as well. We're gonna have a lot of C's here.
Okay.
Tony Baker knows what's up. He said that's Big Blue.
That's Big Blue. Okay, well, I'm glad that I'm glad I talked about it a little bit.
Yeah, I'm sitting there going, I'm like, the only split you have is do you go high on that one turn or low on that one turn?
Yeah.
I'm like, it's not a split.
So the other thing that we should do here, as we're doing this on video, is I don't know if I should have like a YouTube video of each track as it's kind of going up too.
So whenever we talked about this, I was like, I'll go ahead and I'll do it. But I had greater plans for this project, like to have B-roll as we were playing or something. And so it'd be like, oh yeah, this part here sucked, or this while the music's playing. Oh, listen to the music.
So he wanted to have a whole production.
I wanted a whole production for this. Yeah.
See,
there's a reason I brought it up a month ago, and I brought it up multiple times over this next couple weeks. And then he's like, "Oh, we might be able to do something on the
It's hard
the
to do that
18th."
live.
Wink, wink.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't want to do it live. But
Good job, Sean.
Yeah.
well,
Thanks.
you know what? It's
Ruined
episode.
my
We're still within the first 10 episodes of Sweet Hangs. We'll get better. I'm not too worried about it. Sorry for disappointing.
Oh,
you, Chase, but
this
that's
idea
just the way
is
that we go.
fine.
I know.
And I'm gonna have fun doing it.
We give the ideas.
I just had a grander scale.
We're gonna do a lot of this on the show. This is the idea: is more rankings, more top tens, more.
Tier
of this
maker
stuff,
the podcast. I love
pretty much.
I listened to all the first 4 and just hearing you guys talk about like ranking stuff and what's better. I'm like, man, I fucking love it.
Sweet Canyon.
While I listen, arguing with you guys. No, that's wrong.
The classic podcast experience. Sweet Canyon is next.
That's when I don't remember as much. So I kind of want to pass.
I laughed at this one because I'm like, I literally don't remember the last time I've played this track.
Yeah. This is one that I feel like it comes up.
It never comes up.
When you've gone through everything else. You know
Sure,
what I mean?
but nobody ever votes for it. I guess maybe that's why it doesn't come up is whenever we've been playing, everyone picks the tracks and it only comes up in random. Nobody ever picks it. But I went ahead and I gave it a C because it's fine. There's nothing horrible about it. There's some fun moments in it, but it's overall, it's probably, I would probably say it's an upper C just because there is stuff happening on it. But obviously, it's not that great where people aren't looking for
the fact that it's blast over. Like it's got the thing where you kind of shoot through a cannon and you're flying and everything. And the other thing too is like I don't know.
You could say that for half the tracks.
You think it's half? Like it's
a controlled blast. Yeah. So I'm going to specify a controlled blast because one of these has an uncontrolled blast that gets a negative mark against it.
I don't love the music on this track, to be honest with you.
I can't even recall what it is
because it's not memorable to me at all.
Goofy.
I'm gonna go D.
I'm
for that.
Yeah, I think
I won't argue that.
I'm going D as well. So we're you know what? Actually, so what if I said E? What happens there? You guys both said D.
It'd be a D.
E. Is it D then? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, fair. All right. The next one is Thwomp Ruins. I feel like this one we got to be a little bit better, but go ahead, Jace.
I just like the first 4 right off the bat are part of my C column.
Just the terrible.
It's just really average. Like there's ways to make it less terrible on the straightaway. Like there's like that one middle part where the big thwomp drops in the middle and you may get to jump underneath it.
Yeah.
Otherwise you have to find a way to get speed going on the sides. And this is a little trick, but if you drop down onto the steps that are coming out of the water, you can get a nice little jump boost as you're going right here on the video.
I like this turn that once you come in here too.
Yeah, it's fun. It definitely has fun spot. Like this last part right here with the thwomp turns, it's real fun, but I don't like the end straightaway. I don't like the rolling part where you're just kind of going around on the inside. It's kind of I would probably say it's probably a high C, but I throw it as a C.
Yeah, I think I'm actually kind of with you. And for anybody who's able to watch this on the video as well, like now we're gonna bring up each track. And
this is great.
I think it's helpful. It's a little like, you know, we'll get better at this. But I think there's lots of good secrets in this that I know about. So I think that has a lot to do with my enjoyment of it. Like just a little like a risky little shortcut. You can jump off to the side here at the end and get a little bit of a boost. I kind of like that stuff. I don't hate the music. I think it's bright and colorful. Thwomp Ruins, I think it's a high C as well. It's a good source of vitamin C.
Ooh, I never even knew that shortcut. That's pretty.
See, this is pretty helpful. The videos will be good for us. Okay, high C, and we'll maybe go back afterwards if we really care to see where some of these land.
Really,
I think by the time we're done with 48,
Mario Kart Stadium down.
No,
you want to move Mario Kart Stadium down? I think I don't mind it. I like it there.
That's one of his rights as a.
That's true. You could use it. You could use your.
I'll save it.
I'm gonna do it. Never mind.
Okay, Donnie, take it from here. I'll get the video kind of like lined up.
Mario Circuit is the next one that's up, and this one's actually one of the highlights for me. Mario Circuit would be in the A column for me. I love Mario Circuit. I think it's great. It's the course fast. Like has like all the corkscrews, like where like the entire world like kind of goes upside down and stuff, right?
I think
Somebody
that's
tell
Mario
me
Kart
I'm right.
Stadium. I think that's Mario Kart Stadium.
No.
Where it goes
Doing
upside
what?
down?
No, yeah, no, this is what I'm talking about right here.
Oh, I see what you mean. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, there's zero gravity in most of these. Look at this guy.
But like
just
I don't
Yeah,
even.
the world. See, the world flips upside down.
I
I
never
didn't
even
realize
noticed
that it did that. I never noticed it was upside
Oh
down
no,
at all.
this course is great for that. Yeah, because you guys, I was thinking, I was like, do I have the wrong course in my head? No, yeah, it corkscrews and it twists. It's like
That's
like
cool.
It's
Wow.
like looking through a kaleidoscope. Like the world's constantly rotating around the track. I love it for that reason. It also has really great drift turns. You've got the plants and everything.
This one
Yeah,
right here is
Yeah.
real fun.
this is an
fun.
excellent course. This is one of the better new ones.
I said A, and I will just, there's only one S on my list because it's the number one. So this is probably as good as it gets afterwards. So
interesting. That's another sort of thing that we should explore is how many can be S? Is it saved for the one
as
or
many
is
as you want?
Interesting.
Yeah,
Interesting. I think this is an excellent course as well. It's high A butting up against S. We may come back to this and maybe bump this in here. I just also have gained a new appreciation for it. It's very satisfying. The end of the lap is very satisfying. You get a good jump and you can kind of flow through. You can maybe just tuck yourself in under the overhang. Yeah, good drifting. I now realize that everything is upside down. Holy crap, it's so good to watch somebody else play this right now.
I can't believe you guys didn't.
Never.
Man, I guess
probably played this course 100 times at least and never even noticed.
Yeah, that's an A tier course. I love it. Mario Circuit maybe could be named better. Maybe could be named a little bit better. Mario Circuit is about as bland a name as it gets. Sorry, Garrett.
Sorry, Garrett.
All right,
the next one is Toad Harbor, which features the little trolley train as you go around, and you can fly up on the walls on the sides of that in that one section as well. I like Toad Harbor. I think the finishing section is very memorable. You can cut through the grass, and it's got that big turn right there at the end as you come around to the corner. And then as you see here, you can take the shortcuts on the left, go through the market. You can go up and down. It's got good variety. It's a pretty good course, but it's not a great course, I don't think.
Yeah.
So for me, I'd give it a B. It's better than Mario Kart Stadium.
The funny thing is for me, earlier I said I don't like it when a track splits. This one has a lot of it, and I like all of the different options that you get. I also always wonder, is it better to go along the side, or is it better to just take the inside track? That happens a lot in Mario Kart.
Probably depends on your build. If you drift well and you get speed off drift, you'll probably stay off and maybe use the walls because they're more of a straightaway if you're a heavy build to get more speed on the wall.
Yeah, I think this is...
I stay off.
I think this one takes a lot of skill, actually. It looks like the Toad theme makes it seem like you're going to have a nice, easy time, but I think that there's a lot of opportunity for you to really show off your skills with this one, as Jace was kind of just alluding to. This is upper tier for me. Donnie, did you say where you were with this?
I gave it a B.
A B. Jace, what do you think?
I was a C.
A C? I think this is a B. I really like this course. I enjoy when this comes up. It seems to me that there's a lot of chaos that ensues with this as well, which we'll get to with maybe a baby park one later.
When you get knocked with an item, when you're doing those jumps and fall in the water.
Yeah.
It's good Mario Kart.
If you get knocked with an item at any point during that specific race, it's never fun. Like some of them you're like, okay, I can rebound from this. But that one, it always seems like it'll cause some kind of trouble. Like you're always trying to do something everywhere in that course. So I don't appreciate the chaos in that one.
I like it. All right. Well, it landed at a B, I think if I'm following your guys' math correctly.
I like it. I like it. Next up, we have Twisted Mansion, which is a personal favorite of mine. So I'm going to go ahead and throw it out there as my S tier pick. I love the Twisted Mansion. You've got, the library, you've got the ghosts, all the different stuff that's going on. It's got great theme, right? It's got great visual and sound. I like with the jump, you can come in up top or down below. It's a great split for those that can get the boost and can glide correctly to carry through. And I'm just a sucker for spooky Halloween stuff, so that's probably more than anything else. But I actually really do love this course, even outside of that aesthetic. The turns, and as you're showing it now, and I can see it, I'm remembering how much fun it is to hit some of these corners. This track's got good drift turns too. So I love this course.
Jace, what do you think?
I put a D.
just flat out. No, I don't buy anything that Donnie's saying here. How come? Why D?
Oh no, he makes great points, but I never get excited when it comes up. I don't like the mansion part, like right here. And there's water in it, and I don't like water.
Poor Luigi's Mansion. The water, I will agree with, is kind of a bummer. I've never been that's probably one of the things that I'm not a fan of, is the flooded courses on levels.
Like I like the shortcut in the library, but other than that. When you come off that turn, it's a long straightaway before you reach that water, and I've already made my statement on how I feel about straightaways.
And a big straightaway in the water is actually kind of a big, just
like that whole stretch there. I think if that wasn't in there, it'd probably be up a thing or two. But just that entire stretch.
I love that close. That
going inside, line. The turn is fine, and then where you can kind of make a quick S if you drift quick enough, and you can get a boost. But then it's just like I'm going so far this way, I'm turning, I'm going so far right back the other direction, and I'm just like.
I think I'm kind of with you. Everything that Donnie said, that was more on the aesthetic of it. Like, I like the look of it. I think like the carpet that you're driving on, I think looks really cool. Everything, and you go outside, it all looks great. Like the mood and everything is good. But when I'm playing it, I'm like, I'm just kind of sort of like going through it. So I don't know that I get really amped up when I play this. I think this is a D for me. I don't know where my Fs are. I don't know that this is better than Thwomp Ruins for me. Is kind of where the last marker is. Donnie.
It's got booze, and look at they got the giant hammers with the. Come on.
Yeah, but then you're just kind of like, oh, look out! Like it's very haunted house-esque because you're just like, ooh,
poor
don't
Luigi's
get me.
Mansion.
It's not really causing me any. I don't know. It's just, it doesn't seem to be very good to me.
Glee?
So, is it
not causing me glee?
D? Or say, where did you put it? You said D as well.
So we
Jason?
said 2 Ds and an S.
Wait, you said S? No.
Mm-hmm.
You did.
You said S.
You did. It's spooky. It's Donnie. Donnie loves spooky.
S. Okay. Well,
I love the course.
Average it out.
I would probably say a B would probably be the average for that then.
Suck it.
Like, it would probably be closer to a C, but because it's an S, and that has so much, like an S is a lot of weight to it. Like, so I'd say maybe give it on the high side and say a B for it.
It's probably a downside of me not having a list prepared when I came in.
No,
but when I think of my favorite courses, like my S tier courses, like there's only a handful. That's one of them for me.
Well, you got it up there. You got like B is obviously way higher than I would have put it.
It's got to be better than Mario Kart Stadium.
Same, but I think that's a fair compromise on that one.
I accidentally just opened up another window. All right,
but that also comes into play with if you guys are abusing that S rank.
That's true. That's true.
I'm just gonna start S ranking a bunch of stuff.
Exactly. Don't start gaming the
everyone.
I
even have a slight like. I enjoy that S.
Yeah. Just to drive it up here. This is why I thought we would get it. This is why I thought it was going to be kind of competitive. Thought we should have some rules in there, but whatever. We'll see how this goes. What do we got next, Donnie?
Sean, you have 3 vetoes. You can knock it down if you want to. If you feel that strongly about it.
I feel like that's very hurtful. Donnie would take that personally, and I wouldn't.
But you're going to get personal later. We're looking at Shy Guy Falls here, which
we're only 6 tracks. 7
is this the one where you go up the waterfall?
Yes.
Okay, because I was thinking, when you first started, I was like, I don't remember this one, but now that I'm seeing it, you go up the waterfall. Yeah, here it is.
Yeah, I love all the boosts on this one. I love you go zigzag back and forth with the,
and then you come back down.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a good one for me. There's a couple tracks that kind of do that where you go back and forth. It's funny that like the first thing that you seem to think of is like the aesthetic overall of like what's happening around the race course, and I'm like, do you go up a waterfall? Like, I guess you do go up a waterfall.
I was like, I know there's a waterfall, but do I classify it as going up?
Exactly.
I get it.
I was like, I know we drive on water that is flowing, but I don't know what direction it's going.
You guys are just racing. You're not paying any attention to what's going on around you.
Pretty much, we're just trying to win, dude. I want to hear what people in the chat have to say about these courses as well. You guys can jump on in and give us your rankings, because I'd love to hear if we're way on or totally off.
Maybe that's how we can do like these like C or like if it's borderline B or C, be like chat. Like you have like 10 seconds to throw in to build that average.
I like Shy Guy Falls. I'm glad that we've got the video now. Mm-hmm. It's pretty good, but not like I said, the only thing I really remember is the fact that you go up the waterfall with all the boosts and stuff. I think that's the most memorable part about this track. So I'd give it a B.
Yeah, Jason, what are you giggling?
I'm laughing because he's like, this one you go upside down, and we're like, what are you oh shit, you do go upside down. You go up a waterfall. No, you just drive on water. Oh no, you're going up a waterfall. I'm like, okay, well. Like, I thought I was just driving on water that was flowing against me.
Where do you have this, Jace?
Oh my gosh. I have it as an E.
Ooh.
Oh my God. Why?
I don't know. It's just not super fun to me.
I don't know.
It's not super fun to me. It's all Phil. Clearly the aesthetic of the level, although that will come into play, but most of the time it doesn't. It's just, okay, guys, here's what it really comes down to. I like to win. Do I win on the course or not?
We have a D and an A in the chat for this, and a C. This is a very divisive course.
Very divisive.
That's the magic. That's the magic of Mario Kart. I feel is like some people just there's some like look at it just showed at the beginning where those speed boosts are. I had no idea that was. It looks like you're going down the waterfall, like straight down. I don't understand it.
That water's flowing against you. If you're going straight down, that means that water's flowing up.
I don't know. I don't know. I think I get all that excited about this course either. But I don't know if it's an E. I'm gonna have trouble getting down into E and Fs. This is a C. This one is fine for me. I think this one is okay. So where does that land us?
C.
That'd probably be a C. Yeah.
That gets us at C. All right.
Well, which we knew a lot of them's gonna fall in C. It sounds like, but
yeah,
we'll see. That's how bell curves work, man. They're not all winners. They're not all losers. It's all true. Average. That's how life works.
That's true.
Next up, we've got Sunshine Airport. So I really like Sunshine Airport. That's really cool, and it's got obviously you're going through the airport. You come through like the ticketing section, and then you spin outside, and you can hit the ramp. And you can go through the plane. It's got that big long jump there at the end, coming through the corner that you can come into the finish line. This one's a really fun one, especially, I mean, obviously all Mario Kart is fun when you're playing with friends, but this one I feel like more than some of the other ones gets real competitive with friends. I have a lot of close finishes on this course, so I think this is definitely better than average. I don't know if I'd put it A, though.
Yeah.
Maybe. I kind of want to take a look. Sean, can you just let me look at the list? Scroll down a little bit more.
Like what else is coming up?
Yeah.
And we've got a bunch.
I'm going to give it an A. I think this is a really good course. Okay. This is better than average.
I'm waiting to hear what Jace has to say about this. He's going to balance this out, I think. I'm waiting for the hammer. Oh, that's not too bad. That's not too bad.
Oh, no. It's real fun, except for, boom, when you land after the jump. That's too long, and then after you make this turn at the post, that's too long.
But you can go through the conveyor belt.
Yeah, I like the conveyor belt. I love all the nods to the you get to see everything about the airport. In
this part is too long underneath the first plane.
How? Why is it too long?
I'm just picturing. I want to get like when are we going to get Mario Kart Maker? Like when do we get to have Jace make his own tracks? And it's just like zigzags back and forth.
I didn't. Well, that would be a fun course. If I didn't play well, I did play it, but not extensively. The Mega Man Maker, that fan-made game, I'm not going to play any other Maker extensively.
Well, as soon as it went all 3D like this and upside down and everything, it'd be too hard.
Yeah.
To really do.
And I don't want to play 2D Mario Kart Maker.
Oh
yeah, I like this one. I'm gonna throw a B at this one. I like this one quite a bit, actually.
Okay. So B.
That'd make it a B.
That makes it a B.
Literally, this is where I voted an A in my mind because I thought that you guys wouldn't, and I wanted to make sure
gaming the system.
I wanted to be better than the C tier because I think it's better than the C tier.
My C's are getting wiped out, so
everything needs to get pushed down like a level. I feel like we started too high, so now I want to.
I told you, explore the scale, man.
I want to push everything down one.
Everything.
Yeah.
Here, let it play out a little bit more, and then we'll see how it works.
Yeah, we're still early, which is shocking because we've got.
Because I still have. We've only touched one of my C's, E's. And I have more in D and under than I have left of C and above now. So,
Gotcha. So next up, we've got Dolphin Shoals, which is the underwater course that Sean's playing.
F.
Sorry.
F.
I threw up a little bit. I'm sorry.
F.
I'm not feeling so well.
Because I haven't voted anything, I want to say E.
This is arguably the worst track in the game.
I think you're right, Jace. I'm on
this
F
track
on this
sucks.
one as well.
I don't think it's the worst.
I said arguably. So
Okay,
I'm not saying it is or isn't, but it's definitely in the conversation.
It's there. Mm-hmm.
I've never been a fan of like the underwater stuff, as I said before, but I do like this one has its points. It does have like the shortcut, which is really cool. You can ride up the dinosaur? Anybody know that?
Worst last turn in the game.
The eel.
For sure.
Yeah, but outside of that, it doesn't
it's
do
all
a whole
bad.
lot for me. Yeah.
Get me out of the water. Why am I in the water so much?
7.8 out of 10. Too much water.
Way too much water.
I
Way
do.
too much water. Yeah, no, I am with you. The entire time, I just want to go. And I'm looking at right now, like this is something that you would see in Sonic All-Stars.
My kids,
or something like that.
I like Sonic.
That's how you know it's bad.
My kids really like the hopping off of the air pipes and stuff like that.
Yeah. Well,
the only redeeming part that I think is when you're going to cross the big eel and you could get the little jumps on his spine because they're just so subtle. But outside of that, the entire rest of the track is trash.
You're right. Worst final turn ever, man.
Unless you have a
Worst
mushroom
final turn
and you
in
can,
the game.
you can.
Okay,
cut
I'm with
through.
you. F. I'm exploring the scale as well, but I think this is also one of the worst tracks.
Donnie,
I'm gonna go through. We'll see if there's actually
E.
anything worse.
Just
Donnie
That's
said E.
definitely F then. 2 Fs and an E
Fs
is
and
an
an E.
F.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, thank you, Ryan Turford. It's Sean over here throwing up hate at Sonic All-Stars. Game is awesome.
That's on brand for me. So there you go. Is to be expected.
It's Sonic, so it's bad by, name.
Electrodrome. Oh man, this course is great. Talk about aesthetic. This is the music one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
wait.
sort of like a dancing one. There's another one with
Yeah,
a
it's
piano and
more of a
everything.
club. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on. Let me look at it for a second.
You might be thinking,
I was thinking of the one with the piano. This isn't that.
Yeah, the one from 3DS.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Music Park.
Never mind.
Yeah, Music Park. Yeah.
This one
Music Park.
reminds me of it in a lot of ways. The music theme is definitely one of them, but I wouldn't be surprised if somebody went like, actually, it's the same like track design, like the curves are the same. Like I think about these being very, very similar. But it's kind of got like it's got the split tracks, which kind of a downer for me. Don't know that I love the music on
the
this
video
one.
goes down the green side. I don't go down green side, so I'm learning right
you
now.
always go
I always go pink.
You always go pink.
Yep. I always go pink.
And you do the drops and then you fly over. Yeah, this one's not that great.
Yeah,
Nope.
pretty middling.
Yeah.
Jace is like aggressively. Yeah, D. Okay. Explore
have
the
E.
scale.
So
Yeah, I can see this as a D as well. It's one of those like.
Oh, poor Joel.
What do you say?
A.
Really A. It's got the pylons on there. I think the track is kind of like almost too wide at times too. Like you just there's too much like left and right, east and west to explore.
This right here, way too much track. Look, still going forward, still going forward,
Yeah, there's
still
nothing-
going forward.
There's actually a lot of
still
when you
going
look-
forward, still going. Oh, now they're turning. Like
Yeah, you're right. Okay, so where did we end up with this? D.
I said, what did we get? I said E.
And I said
Donnie
D.
said D. I'm 2 D's and an E. Okay.
D.
Okay. Well, everybody can cheer up a little bit because we're on to something here. So Donnie, take it away, man.
Mount Wario, which is Sean's favorite course. It's a
Canadian.
it's a good
Canadian
course. It definitely is one of the fun things where like you don't do laps, right? You're scaling
Yes.
all the way down,
All the way
which
down.
is neat.
Sections.
Problem is, I typically talk about pet peeve, ice courses. Like ice courses are a giant pet peeve, and
We'll get to Sherbert Land a little bit later.
yeah. So I like this course. I don't want to make it sound like I don't like this course. I just
Sounds
don't
like
think
you don't
this.
like it.
I don't think this course is amazing, and it's because of that middle section. Once you get out onto the slope, like the ski slope, it'd have been great. If you could have just done that the whole time, then I think it would have been a lot better. But all this whole getting there part of it is kind of not memorable to me.
Jace.
So I just realized part of the reason why Sean probably likes this, especially after that reaction, is it doesn't have laps, and he clearly doesn't know how to count laps.
Yeah, I do.
Like at the end of second, he always thinks the end of the second lap on race is it. He's like, oh no, there's another one.
No, we still gotta go. It does happen a lot.
So
You're
this
right.
one he just keeps going until it ends.
Yeah, this
that's
is
funny.
the part.
It
Like
just,
all of
clicks.
this is.
I went with B.
I'd be okay
You
with that.
guys are killing me right now.
I'd be okay with that. I give it a B as well.
Well, you know that I'm not gaming the system here when I say this. I think this is one of the best designed courses in the damn game. This is an S all the way for me. Tony Baker's in the chat saying it's an S as well. Every bit of it, to Jason's point about, or Jace's, did I say Jace's point? You're not in any one section, any one part for too long. You never experience it for too long. You never go back to it, of course, because there's no tracks. I think that there's this. It always culminates at the end like a good ski race should. At the end, you've got your last couple of chances at some power up items, and you got some giant slalom at the end here. It always comes down to the end, and it's like fractions of a second where people are going to come in first, second, or third. And I love the music. The music culminates with it as well. It when you finish, it's always like amping you up. I absolutely love this course. I want more like this course. This is definitely, it's got my zigzag turbos near the end. Always a good plus. You got a good, like a ski jump. It mixes all the best parts of the freaking Winter Olympics in this. S tier. So where does that
2? I just counted to 4 before he started turning at the end. It's way too much. I don't like
And as you see, like in this finish, they didn't all finish close to each other at all. Yeah. He finished way out in front of everybody.
Well, Wario, this guy, whoever's playing right now, doesn't count. You don't play with a guy like that.
That happens.
Yeah, he was bouncing off the walls on drifts. Yeah. That was a neat little trick there. But I'm not a big fan of the third leg of this one. I'm not a huge fan of really the second part of it. So, like I say, it's fun and it has a potential for a lot. And there's that legendary Greg Miller versus Zyger race, which I think bumps it up to people, but
I never seen it.
Oh man, it's real good. It's real good.
Delta Storm in the chat. Mount Wario is amazing. Progresses on its own. You get one shot to do things, so you got to be good. S tier. Well said. I love it. So, but obviously it's not going to end up on the S ranking here, and I might.
My job here is done.
But okay. So where do we end up here? Because I might have.
It would be a very high A.
So do I get like a card? Do I have like, can I bump it up and use my whatever we're calling that? Like my,
if you want to.
I think I'm going to do it.
Can I use mine to then bring it back down?
No, I say if you use it, that's the only one, and you have to speak first.
You can't veto a veto.
You can't veto a veto. That'd be annoying.
I think I'm going to use it. I'm bumping it up to an S. We're doing it. So eat it. Eat the hype, Donnie. Eat it.
Got it.
S tier.
S
done.
asterisk.
The first S tier course is Mount Wario. I feel very
the first S tier with an asterisk.
I should have said F.
I like to go on record and say none of mine are to change the average. All of mine are set in stone. I'm looking.
Neither am I. I'm not trying to play the game when I say that.
I'm looking at a PNG of it. I cannot even move them.
Nice.
That was not me playing the game at all. But there is Mount Wario.
I know you love that. You love that course.
Love that one.
Yes.
Cloud Top Cruise. I forgot about this course until I'm seeing it here.
It's a Mario Galaxy themed sort of, because it plays the music. It plays Mario Galaxy music. But other than that, I don't know that it really is.
I thought the Dragon Course isn't Dragon Course Mario Galaxy?
It's possible, but this actually plays the theme, and I'm confused by it because there's nothing else about other than it's like clouds and like maybe that has to do with planets in the galaxy. I don't really understand.
And you get to go on the airship, and there's like electric, and you get the lightning stuff. I mean, this is an okay course. And this is the part where I feel bad because it's like I don't feel one way or the other about this. So like the obvious answer is to just give it a C. It's just like,
I'm just kind of feel like not one way or another.
Yeah, I'm just kind of neutral on this one.
I have it as C.
Yeah, I think I'm kind of with you guys as well. I like the risky bit at the end. I always kind of look at that, I eye it, and I'm like, do I do it this time? Do I risk it? The leaves at the end. I wish it leaned into. This is where I'm judging it on what it's not rather than what it is. But I wish it leaned more into Galaxy. I'm hearing the music right now as I'm listening to the video, and that's Galaxy music, and just kind of ignores it. So yeah, it's sort of a okay. It's definitely not the first one that I would pick. So I think we landed at C on that one.
Nice.
Okay. What are you giggling about over there?
Delta Storm says, give a B. What annoys me is on the final stretch where I can't decide if I should use the beanstalk leaf shortcut or just fail or not. Always go for it. Go for broke.
Yeah.
Always go for the shortcut.
Always.
Because you don't need a boost, so you can do it whenever.
Ooh, Bone Dry Dunes. F.
Jace? I don't know if we have to have a whole heck of a lot of cover. Like, it's just bland looking. Like,
boring.
It's not very colorful.
Too orange. This will be a theme for F.
Poor Dry Bones.
Too much orange. We got a yellow one that's coming up a little bit later as well.
Is that the cheese one?
Yeah, oh yes. Yeah.
F. We can do 2 of them right now. Let's speed this up a bit. F.
F for
cheese.
Wow.
Cheeseland is an F. It's too yellow.
Oh, we just put it there. We don't want to even get there. Should we just, and put it at the end.
Just grab it.
I'm just gonna throw it there. Cheeseland, just in case anybody's not watching. We've just added a couple to the F tier. Bone Dried Dunes, Dolphin Shoals, and Cheeseland. We might have
this don't take forever.
Debate on which one's done.
We have a whole other Mario Kart game left
here. We'll speed it up a little bit. I think we're about halfway through, maybe. Not even.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Bowser's
7, 8,
Castle,
9, 10,
Donnie.
11, 12, 13.
Ooh, I like Bowser's Castle. It's got a ton of sharp turns. You've got giant, like, I don't know, Giga Bowser, Metal Bowser, Gargoyle Bowser, whatever, punching the track, doing the waves. Yeah. Got the lava, the flames. Bowser's Castle's dope. A.
Yeah.
A course.
It's pretty cool. That's why I gave it an E.
What?
Are you serious? What?
Why'd you give it an E?
That's
really?
ridiculous.
No matter how cool Big Bowser looks, that area is stupid. It's way too long of just driving.
You get the boost? No.
You can even boost on the little bumpy parts.
And you
but
say
it's
you
so
like the
shoddy.
drift. Like, this course has so many great drift turns.
It's at the start and then it stops. Right here.
Look,
you can drift. You drift at the end. You come off the drift at the end. Look how long you drive before your next turn. Still driving. Still driving.
He just wants to be
still
in
driving.
Constant turn the whole
constant
time.
Drift. Yeah.
Yeah, like that.
It's
like,
pretty narrow.
It's not Tokyo
definition.
Drift the movie. It's Mario Kart. You have to drive forward.
It's Mario Kart 8 specifically. It's built on drifting.
I like the variety in it though. Like, you do seem like you're always in a different
on the
area.
first 2 turns, and then watch him drive, still driving.
I would like to see.
Turning,
I would have liked to see
drifting,
more power ups
drifting,
along that part too.
Drifting.
Like, there's actually a long time where you go without.
Still drifting.
That's one long drift though. There's no boost out of that.
I mean,
no.
Look,
it's all one.
He's got the balls that are rolling, drifting.
Drifting. I'm not gonna go
driving
all the way
straight.
Up to A. All right,
driving straight.
I can't go as high as A, but I'll give it a B.
No, but then it's C, and then it's going to go with Sean. You've got to give it an A.
I can't
Bowser's
give it an A.
Castle but listen to me. It's about the average. Bowser's Castle is way better than our C tier courses. It's way better. We have to average it to a B. Move your video. Scroll up here. Look at this. He's given it an E when he gave Thwomp Ruins a C.
Yeah,
Bowser's Castle's entirely better. Like, it's completely better than those courses. At the very least, it needs to be a B. So if you don't want to change your course, then I'll change mine.
Okay.
But like,
okay, we'll throw it. I can agree. We can just say I'll agree that it's a low B.
There we go.
It can be on the scale there. It's a low B as we head on into.
Or otherwise, my veto is going to be to bring everything down. Everything at the B tier and below needs to drop down a level.
I mean, look, that E is completely blank. You guys are clearly not exploring the scale.
Like the D and the C need to come down. I feel very like with the scale now.
I have three E's that are higher on this ranking than I have them. So
we'll come back.
The C.
I'm not the one ruining the averages here. Like,
okay, which Rainbow Road is this?
This is actually designed for. It reminds me of the Super Nintendo one, but this is not a remake. This is Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.
So this is the new Rainbow Road.
This is the new one, yes.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I like the N64 version way better than this one.
Me too.
So
me too.
Oh, God, but see, here's all right. I want to use my veto. I want to veto the C and the D tier levels down. That's what I want to use my veto to do.
Is that a thing? Can we do that?
I want to bring just both levels down.
Okay, hey, I'm going to pause the video on this Rainbow Road thing. So we're just bringing everything down.
D's or E's, C's or D's.
Jace, how do you feel about that? I don't know. You're like all of them?
I'm laughing at
it's screwing up my vote.
PS Trophy Room says all Rainbow Roads deserve E rank. Change my mind, and I'm sitting there going, I can't change your mind because that's exactly what I have. All 3 Rainbow Roads are E rank on my list.
Yeah, I can't disagree with E on Rainbow Road. Should we decide on this
I'd
one
give it
first
a D, so E works.
So we're an E. Okay, so let's get back to your motion that you're putting forward here, Donnie.
I'm having a hard time voting now because our C's I don't think represent the middle of like where they're below middle, right? Okay. So I keep wanting to give everything A's and B's because I think our C's are too high.
Jace disagrees.
So I want to bring our
Stadium is a B. So
I want to make Stadium is not a B.
Not even being a C.
I can't give you all of them, Donnie. I feel like I think you have a point. I think you have a point, but I think it's way too powerful for you to just like demote all of these tracks.
Then I'm just gonna start voting.
They're right in line with mine. So
I'm gonna have to start voting higher then. Okay.
No, but I want to. Well, let's come back to it.
Veto retracted.
No, it's not. I like where you're going with it, but I just don't think that you can just now have an entire blank C, right? Because I also think like Thwomp Ruins is pretty good. Like I almost want to give you a couple to demote. Like one of D you can put down.
He does. He has 3 vetoes he can use.
Oh, we are 3? I thought we just had a 1.
Oh, I thought we decided 3.
Oh, let's move Mario Kart and Water Park down.
Mario Kart Stadium?
Yep.
Down to a D?
Move it down.
Okay, and Water Park?
Down.
Down to a D. Okay. How's that?
Yeah, now we're going a little better.
If he wants to use 2 of his 3, then yeah.
Yeah, that's okay. So for those who aren't looking, this is maybe harder to follow along. I'll just quickly recap because I think we're maybe, goodness gracious, I don't know if we're halfway yet. S rank,
be like 4-hour
Mount
podcast.
Wario. A rank, Mario.
You should have thought about this, Sean.
I kind of did. And bring on a third person too to just bring in, make it even longer too. A rank, Mario Circuit. B, Toad Harbor, Twisted Mansion, Sunshine Airport, Bowser's Castle. C rank is Thwomp Ruins, Shy Guy Falls, Cloud Top Cruise. D is Sweet Sweet Canyon, like Sweet Hangs. Electrodrome, Mario Kart Stadium, Water Park. E is Rainbow Road. F is Bone Dry Dunes, Dolphin Shoals, and Cheeseland.
We could throw Dry Desert in there too.
Which one? Dry Desert. Yeah.
It's F rank.
Jace too? No? You like that one?
Says no.
It's better than F.
Okay, we'll get there. Moo Moo Meadows is next.
F rank.
I keep opening the wrong browser.
I don't even need to see it.
You don't need the video? Okay. I think F
Moo Moo Meadows sucks.
It sucks.
It's so wide. It's so flat. It's so boring.
Of all the tracks you could have brought from Wii.
There's so many courses. There's so many times when we're racing that course where I just feel like I'm just driving. Like everybody's just like nothing's going on, nothing's happening. That course blows.
Delta Storm says Moo Moo is a D. That's way too high.
Moo Moo might be my least favorite course. Like
I'd
even
probably say a D.
Out of the other ones that we already have in the F1, I like all of those better than Moo Moo.
Wow. Okay. Jay said D. I say it's an F as well. So does that put it at an E then? If you said E, or say you said
I'll let
D
you guys decide.
It's an F.
F it is.
F. I don't care enough about it. I don't care enough about it to fight for it. So
that's
go.
Fair. Okay. Let's keep it moving.
I rate this show.
Next one is Mario Circuit. I can see from the thumbnail, I know this one. This one's really good. I like this one. This one has a really cool shortcut. Wait a minute.
This is from the GBA,
hang on.
which is an excellent one, and reimagined
I was thinking of a
with
different
Zero
one.
Gravity. Well, let's cut through it here. I think this one is very, very good. Wait,
this is the one we already did, Sean.
You're right.
This isn't the same one.
It's also called Mario Circuit. That was the confusing part.
Okay. Yeah. So the one that I was thinking of was good. Okay. I was thinking of the right one. I think it's awesome that they have the U that's lifted up in the air, right? By like the, but this one has a really great shortcut towards the end. Maybe one of my favorite shortcuts in the game. It's also got the slick spots. Yeah, there we go. So we see those.
Super Nintendo.
It's got good corners. I like this one. It's not amazing, but I really like it. I give this one I don't like voting first anymore. It's hard to vote first with Chase. I want to give it a B. Yeah.
I'm right with you guys. I think it's a B. I think Mario circuits are always they're usually the first track you see in the Mushroom Cup, right? They're usually in most Mario games.
I like doing my rank last because mine are set. And so you can't adjust your answer based on my ranking. So
That's fair. Okay. So we got actually two wait, did I just put that in A? I wanted to put it in B. Okay. So we've got Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Mario Kart Circuit is in A, and then the GBA one is in B. The next one is Cheap Cheap Beach.
Ooh, I like Cheap Cheap Beach. It's interesting because I normally don't like the courses that feature like tons of water, but I like that this one has those really thin sections that you have to race on, like when you're on the sand. And then you also hit the jungle, and like obviously when you start over here on the docks, it's got a cool vibe, it's got a cool look. But I really, from the racing side of it, I really appreciate it most when you're out there on these little sand dunes and they get real tight. So you don't have a lot of room to go on left and right. It makes for a really great place to drop items, and you can really make up a lot of ground because you can hit somebody on here. They have the hard time going in and out of the water over here. So I think this one is real good. It's got really great drifting through those dock areas, so you can have a lot of tight races. This is one where, like, if we had dropped everything down, I'd give it a C. But I think in our rankings as it's currently going, I feel like it's better than some of our C's. So I'm going to give it a B.
I have an appreciation for this one on the when I played. I let the music sound like I'm enjoying myself when I play this. I have an aversion to the water generally. This does have a lot of chaos that happens at the end as things kind of like tighten up a little bit. I think this is higher for me as well. I think I'm feeling a B on this one.
I said C.
So does that land us at a B?
That's what I was thinking.
Okay, B it is. Somewhere in the I didn't place that anywhere it's supposed to.
Doesn't matter.
So it is what it is.
The next one is Toad's Turnpike, which I don't need a video for this one. This one is probably a D or an E for me. I don't like this course nearly as much as I think some people do. It's very memorable. Back on N64, it was extremely memorable because it had all this stuff going on. But now it's when you're racing with the traffic, it feels slow.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of times you're just driving too. And like the wall stuff I don't feel like adds a lot to it. That's one of the issues that I have with Thwomp is like you can go up on the wall, but like, does it matter? Yeah. You know, like the wall feels unnecessary. Like it's not offering much of an advantage to go there. Yep. So I don't like Turnpike at all. So I'm going to go E.
Same. Yeah. I'm exactly
Big fat F. This is probably my least favorite course. I hate this course.
Oh,
it comes up and I'm like, sure.
I give it a nod just because it is unique in its own right, you know.
Yeah. Again,
not in a good way though.
All the tracks from 64 we could have picked a better one. I don't like this one at all. I'm an E. I don't know if it's the same. It actually might be right there with Moo Moo Meadows. I might be F as well. Actually, maybe I'll dump this down.
I don't care enough to fight for it.
All right, F it is. Dry Desert.
Terrible track.
I don't remember this one as much. Chase, why don't you tell me about this one?
Dry Desert? It's the ugly-headed stepchild of the best circuit of the game.
Oh, it's got those things in it.
The other three are good. This one's not as good. But it has some nice drifting. Unfortunately for it, there is a water part, I believe. But you can jump out of it. It's okay. It's very yellow, but I think there's enough drifting in it that saves it, and the straightaways get jumps.
Must be like an Oasis. This is an F.
I had it as D.
I'll go E, so we'll land right in the middle with E, I think, is kind of where that lands. It's no good. I mean, I think that's the one thing we can agree on here. Which brings us to one that's, it's fine. This next track is fine. Go ahead, Donnie.
Donut Plains 3, which I do remember, but I feel like I need to see the video about it, so I'm going to wait here.
Jace, you go then. You talk about this track.
Exclamation mark, DP3. This is best track.
Yes.
Best music.
Yes.
Best everything.
Best remake, best reimagining of any track that came from a Mario Kart before it.
It's beautiful. It has the Super Mario emphasis on the blue, the blue, red, yellow, and green blocks. It's really like there's this stretch on the bridge, but if you do it right, it doesn't slow you down. But after that, it's drift. You don't stop drifting for the rest of the race until the last straightaway. It's amazing. I love it. It's easily my favorite track and the one I'm best at. So.
Perfect shortcut near the end as well. That can really be a game changer for
you.
Which
it can be, but if you do the race right, you absolutely do not need it. But snap. It's a really good equalizer for those who can't navigate the track as well as others. There's also a really nice shortcut right here that a lot of people don't utilize. Right around that turn, they all go wide, but if you have a boost, you can cut that corner a whole lot. I don't do it, but
it's so good. The puddles, the way the puddles look, just a little bit of water and the shine
take advantage
on them,
of molehills.
Oh my gosh. Get a little boost from there. The way that the coins are laid out and even the power-ups are like a perfect nod to the Super Nintendo track. Like they're in the exact right spot and they're kind of scattered out throughout. I'm going on and on, Donnie. Like you are not on. This is S tier.
It's an S.
This is absolutely S tier.
I don't love it as much as you guys. I agree with you guys.
How dare you?
It's a better course than most, but I don't.
All
of them.
This is just like me, I guess, with my horror track that you guys didn't like. Yeah, I think it's good. I don't want to. Let me see our rankings.
It would be up there with Mount Wario.
Voting to influence average rather than thought on the track. Classic.
Yeah, he's gaming it.
I would give it a B.
He's only saying that so it'd be an A.
Does that mean A? Is that how that works? We give it 2 S's and a B?
No, it's an S. I'm putting it as S. I'm using with my vetoes. It's an S regardless.
Well, I'm going to let you do that. I appreciate it.
He's forcing my hand on purpose, but like I said, that was like the only one I care about to fight for. So
I was.
Yeah. And honestly, with those two at the top, we can kind of end it here. I'm good. Those are the only ones that I care as
This is the point of the show. The point of the show was for Sean to tell everybody
to hype up DP3. That's it. That's all
Mount
it is.
Wario are the best tracks in Mario Kart.
I'm happy.
That's the show, everyone. Woo! Thanks for joining us.
What else do we have, Donnie?
Royal Raceway from the N64. I like Royal Raceway. I think it's better than our C tier. I want to take a look at it. It's got the great jump here at the end, but I love the confetti. That's like the first thing that I remember always about this is like all the confetti and everything that's always falling when you're going through and the pedals and all that. It's got a great look to it. I'd probably give this probably a B. Yeah.
Okay. I'm up there as an A. Like this is one that I didn't remember loving all that much on Royal Raceway, or I'm sorry, on Nintendo 64. But they did a really nice job bringing this back up to, well, I guess the Wii U originally. I think this course is awesome. Great track, great drifting, great power ups, chaotic ending. As I think is a criteria for me is for a great track. So I'm up there. This is one of the better ones. This is one of the best ones. This is an A.
I thought about giving it an A
as well. Yep.
Okay.
2 A's and a B make it an A. There it goes, right next to. It's very thematically. It's similar to the Mario circuit that we've got up there as well. Like you could play these in a theme, which would be an interesting kind of thing that we could do. We could group some of these together as theme tracks. All right, man.
DK Jungle is up next. I love DK Jungle. DK Jungle is excellent. I would give DK Jungle an A. It's one of my favorite courses in the game. Let's see here. I love when you get to go through the jungles, you get to hop off the flowers. It's just really fast course is the thing that I always think about it. This is when you've got to like bring your A game. If you get hit too much or you fall off or something, you could lose the whole race because this game, you fly around a ton. And as you come through the ruins here, one of my favorite parts, like favorite turns in the game is this one right here.
It's a perfect U-turn for that drift. You hit those corners, you dodge the floating banana there and get set up for your final turn.
It's very satisfying when you pull that off. When you pull it off correctly.
And you have a choice at the end as well. Do you go for the shortcut? This guy playing it didn't.
Always.
Never
a choice. Never a choice.
You have to go for it. And you're prepping for it. You've got that moment where you're flying down until you're like, okay, get ready. Because you got that moment to breathe, and then you hit the ground, and you've got to make that turn. You've got to make up some time there, man.
And this is also part of the best circuit in the game.
See, that'd be a challenge I wouldn't be able to pass. Is what cup is this? I wouldn't know. I couldn't tell you.
I think this one, Donut Plains, Yoshi's Valley, and unfortunately Dry Desert, I think they're the star. They're the second one on the bottom.
This one I'm up here. I'll go first. I think this is S tier. I don't know if I'm loading up too much on the S tier, but I think this is one of the best design tracks in the game as well.
I told you I only put one S, and we already know what that is. So yeah, but this is definitely a high A.
Let me look at the other ones.
Okay, we got Mount Wario, Donut Plains 3 in S. We've got Mario Circuit and Royal Raceway in A. Royal Raceway.
Let me look at the ones at the bottom.
Royal Raceway.
Still have so much more to go. We're gonna have to speed it up.
Yeah. S-tier.
I think some of them we're going to really agree with. We have a lot of bad ones coming up. Yeah. So.
DK Jungle ends up in the S tier. All right. That's good for me. I like
Next one's Wario Stadium. That's the the motocross course, right? So everything's in dirt. It's a great course, I think. I really like it. I'd probably give that one a B. I feel like it's weird because I don't want to give things an A because I feel like but when I look at what's remaining, it might be an A. Like, this is kind of better than some of our B courses. I really like this course. You know what? I'll give it an A. I take that back. This is a really good one.
Yeah, I'm with you. It is an A for me. Good drifting. Got the balls of fire and the zero gravity, I think, works out really well when you're going to
that zero gravity gets a lot of novices. A lot of people suck at that turn, and it's hilarious. I have it as a B.
We're looking at this, that final turn in the water is not the best. I'm kind of in,
but the rest of it lifts it up.
Yeah,
I think that's probably a B. Definitely a high B.
Okay, I'm gonna throw. We got a lot in B's. I'm gonna go B. We got a lot in the B area here. Okay, Sherberland. Speaking of ice levels, do we need to look at the video on this one? This one sucks.
Yeah, it sucks.
Jace?
I put a D. But
I never want to play
really
it.
Drop it.
I'll give it an E.
I'm E as well. Sherberland is no good. Yep.
Music Park.
Chat F.
Music Park A.
Music Park, Jace?
I put C.
Yeah, I'm kind of middling on that one as well. I think it's a C for me as well on Music Park. I'm sorry, Donnie.
It's very apparent how differently we play Mario Kart. Like the fact that Music Park, I mean, the music alone, you said at the beginning that you
I don't like the music.
You don't like the music in Music Park?
Music Park. I don't like the music in
What's
Music
the
Park.
matter with you? It's
like
excellent.
He just assumed you said music. I don't like the music.
Oh, man.
That's a huge reason.
And then you get to slide on the keys, and you've got the big music notes that are bouncing and stuff. Like, man, Music Park's great.
Delta Storm's with me, says it's a C note, dude.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So there you go.
Delta Storm, you want to co-host a podcast? Sundays at 3 p.m.
No, don't do that.
Wow.
Yoshi Valley. I don't know if you want to use them. No, we'll go on with Yoshi Valley here.
Yeah, Yoshi Valley is cool. I really like Yoshi Valley. It definitely offers a lot of variety. It's a great place to throw a lot of items. However, all of the paths can lead to what I think can be kind of a lonely experience when you race this one. Sometimes you can find yourself away from the chaos and kind of just on your own and trying to you find yourself driving like this, like Yoshi, where you don't see anybody else around you. I've had that happen. I've had that happen a few times, even when you're not in first, Chase. So I would give Yoshi Valley a C.
I think this is one of the better ones, man. I think this is in the BA area for me. I love the strategy of going what track you're going to take, which path you're going to take. And this track in a lot of ways is designed for me not to like it, like the hoedown music. I am not one to just let me get down with that. I don't think that's great, but I love the choice. And then it kind of funnels you all together. And I feel good about, I have a particular path that I think is better. Everybody tells me it's not, but then I end up ahead of them every time. So I feel
you always go right.
I feel smart. Mm-hmm.
Every time.
Mm-hmm. I like it. I think this is an A. I have it as A. Yeah, great design for the course. Music is the only thing. Maybe it's an interesting way to think about it. Is like, is there something?
The only bad part about it is that last stretch there going into the into the end. That's it.
See, this person's going totally the wrong way, but they're in first.
No. They went your way on the last lap. They went your way on the last. They're going all of it. They're showing it off.
Okay, did it end up as an A? Me and Jace gave an A, or did it end up with
well,
a B?
He said a C.
He said C, so does that mean B?
Yeah.
I'm not going to fight you.
Probably, yeah. I think that's how we've been doing it. Yeah.
I kind of like it there, actually. I'm okay with that.
Okay.
TikTok clock is great. I love TikTok clock.
I'm not surprised you like this one.
Oh,
based on Music Park.
I hate that I feel like this is... I don't like this exercise anymore. I hate this show, Sean.
Oh, no. I haven't said anything about it. I'm not surprised.
Nope. I love TikTok clock.
Here comes his S rank.
It's not an S rank. But I do really like it, and I think it's better. It's definitely better than our C tier. I don't love it. It's not just I do love the music, but that's not the reason why I like it so much. I like racing on this course. I love the gears. I think that's a great thing. But like when you can come over the hands of the clock, right, and you can drift to the end. Like I just think this one's a really tight course that offers I think this is like a better racer's course. I think if you're good at racing and you're keeping your car on the track, then I think you'll do well at TikTok clock. So
I'm liking what's happening with Donnie here, where I don't know if you're overselling it or what, but I love this course. I think this is great.
No, I'm not.
This is much better to me than Music Park, which I'm glad. Music Park is a C. This is definitely better than a C. I think this is in the B or A area for me.
I'd probably give it an A.
Yeah, I'm up there, man. So A is Mario Circuit and Royal Raceway are the only other A's.
And this is not with those courses, not even close. No,
where are you with that? A D.
Yeah, it's pretty weak.
D.
Oh,
can you give me the courses that you gave a C again? What are your C's that you're rating this course below?
Cheap Beach, Cloud Cruise, Moo Moo. What's this one? The music one.
You're rating TikTok clock below Moo Moo.
Sweet Canyon.
Oh my God.
Toad. That's what those ones we've covered so far.
Sean, what have you done?
By inviting him?
What have you done?
I think this is great. So if I say A, you say what? You said A?
Yeah.
And Jay says what?
D. So that's
it's a BC kind of area.
Yeah.
Can we agree it's a B?
Well, that's what the average would work out to. So
that would be a B. All right.
Yeah.
It'd be a low B.
That one hurts a little bit. I'm with you, Donnie.
You guys have like
I feel like that's all of my favorites are just like going
Donnie
way
has
down the
one
list.
veto left. I think Sean has 2 vetoes left.
I got 2.
You guys can waste it on TikTok clock raceway.
I might actually. I wouldn't call it a waste, but I'm thinking about it. We'll come back to it as we close things out. We got Piranha Plant Slide. I got
nothing.
This was the one I forgot.
Yeah, okay. I looked at it and I saw the thumbnail. I was like, I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I was like, nothing. I have no idea what this course is. As soon as it started, I was like, oh, but this is the one for this jump right here. This jump right here. I had fun when I did it because I did a time trial to test it. I was like, oh, this one's fine. And I go, oh, it has that jump at the end. I'm going to knock it down like 2 ranks for that because I hate that last jump. So I ended up with it at a D.
I don't hate playing this, but compared to everything else that we're looking at, it's like I don't love it. Like I don't think the design, there's way too much water as well is a bit.
There's a lot of water.
We're spending a lot of time underwater
it's a
here.
Sewer, yeah.
I mean, it makes sense. Like, I'm not going to argue with like the fact that makes sense. I always like the shortcut at the end. If you have a mushroom, you can smash.
You can. I agree.
Good.
The shortcut at the end is pretty good.
But I don't get particularly excited by this. I say D on this one. It's definitely better than we've got an E and F.
I agree.
It's better than Rainbow Road. It's better than Sherbert Land. Like it's absolutely not. That's really what we got to be looking at. You know, we got Sherbert Land down there. It's a D for me.
Yep.
DDDs.
Next one up is Grumble Volcano. I personally like Grumble Volcano, as Jay shakes his head no. I think the course, the fact that it's like, you know, it is a volcano and it's constantly evolving lap by lap and it's breaking apart and like it gets worse and worse and worse. I think that's really, really cool. I think it gives it a lot of variety. it's not as good as Bowser's Castle, like just thinking about lava things and stuff like that. But it's also not terrible. I've had a lot of close races on this one. So I think it's got like some really good turns and some really good power-ups. Especially as I'm thinking about it, the final section. The final section in this one, I remember it very well. As you come around the turn and it starts to break apart, and you get all fireballs and stuff like that. And there's power ups. You can get hit by a lot of stuff coming up right before you get to that jump. So I'd give this one I'll give it a B.
You're gonna be so mad at me.
Probably, no. Hang on a second. I was gonna say, probably a C. I give it a C.
Yeah. Jace is scowling a little
too
bit.
Much red.
I don't. Wow, F. I don't
red.
love. I suck at this one. I will also say that I'm not very good at this one, so I think that might be playing into it a little bit for me. I can't rate it any higher than a C. I think I'm D. If I'm looking at everything else we've got on there, Piranha Plant Slide, Water Park, Mario Kart Stadium is in the D. I think this is a D for me as well.
Yeah, so actually, as I look at the chart, I think Music Park deserves to be much higher, but I agree with you. Yeah, it feels more at home next to Mario Kart Stadium and Electrodrome than it does with Shy Guy Falls and stuff like that. Yeah, so
totally.
D's fine.
You did a good shuffle there, Donnie. You used up your two vetoes pretty well.
It helps the list a lot.
I agree. No, you done.
It brings balance and order to the thing.
You could convince me to maybe use up one of mine too, because I don't know that I've got anything else I'm super passionate about. Oh, we got great courses coming here at the end as we round our final
still
turn.
Like 15 left.
We're good. This next one's great though. Go ahead.
Yeah, N64 Rainbow Road is all of the nostalgia in the world put into one course. I love this course. It's incredible. So this is an S tier course for me.
Yep.
so
Music is
the people's
great.
elbow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the eyebrow from Jace. You don't like this, Jace? I'm guessing, or just not S?
All Rainbow Roads are E rank.
No, not at all.
No, definitely not this one.
Dude,
this
the gold coins, the gold rails, the fireworks, everything, like the ripples, all the stars. The stars are the rails. Like this is this course is
fireworks in the back are beautiful.
This is probably the best E ranked Rainbow Road. But it's still E ranked.
There's nothing E about it. The music is triumphant, and this is a great course. What do you think? I gotta go.
This is why you play Mario Kart.
This is an S. This is an S tier course for me, dude. This is so S from me, S from Donnie, and E from Jace. Does that put it at average? Is that C?
Can I veto it?
No,
up to a C?
That would probably be closer to a B. I think with two S's.
Yeah,
you said S, right?
Yeah,
two S's and a E. I'd probably say that averages to a B.
Then worst. I'll use a veto and bump it up to an A. I'm going to use it on that one. So I've used two now. I will use one for Mount Wario. I feel very strongly about this course, that it's excellent. How do you feel about that, Donnie? Gets it to an A?
It's okay.
You're not happy it's on an S?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you out of vetoes, or you still have?
I have one veto left.
Pocket? Yeah. You could save it. We could still. Like, we don't have to use it at the moment we're talking about the tracks.
Sure.
We can come back to it. Okay, Next one.
Yoshi's Circuit is a great drift track. It's also like the entire island is shaped like Yoshi, which is really freaking awesome. I love Yoshi's Circuit. I think Yoshi's Circuit is another one of those, like, the people that are good at Mario Kart will show on Yoshi's Circuit more than other ones. So I give Yoshi's Circuit maybe an A.
Yep. I'm 1,000% with you. And it oddly enough, it looks thematically very similar to what else we have as an A, which is Mario Circuit and Royal Raceway. Feel very similar in these ones. Great shortcut through the waterfall. I love this one. I didn't even have the GameCube game, actually. I never had a GameCube.
And then it's so crazy that it sits next to Rainbow Road. Like, these are the same thing. No, they're not.
It's better than Rainbow Road.
It's not even
easy. Head and shoulders.
Not even close.
I think we're going to get into it on this next one.
The next one is Excite Bike Arena, and I'm scared to say what I want to say about it because I love Excite Bike Arena. I think Excite Bike Arena is freaking awesome. I love all the jumps. You can power hop off of every one of them and do tricks off every one of them, which also gives you a great opportunity to get hit in midair, which everybody hates doing. Like, you're going through and you jump off, you do your little trick, red shell midair as you fall to the ground. Everybody flies past you. You get the drift turns. It also is like a good challenge for drifters because you have to drift through the mud puddles. They change their locations every time around. I love Excite Bike Arena.
So do I.
I think it's an A.
Yeah. I'm 1000% with you. Definitely an A.
Look at this.
I think this is great. And remember the first time, the hard thing too is though that this game has been out for so long. When you first played this, it blew your mind. Like, what? It's Excitebike. This is amazing. I think this is an A, and I think it holds up after all of these years. So
yeah,
there you go. Look at us.
Good chorus. Good chorus. Great chorus.
Dragon Driftway.
Try to remember this one.
That one is. I thought that was a Mario Galaxy course. Isn't it themed after the dragon in Mario Galaxy?
That is not clicking for me.
I never made it to the end of that game, so
I think so. Dragon Driftway is.
I don't know what other game it would be under. So
I always remember it being tough. Like this is a tough course. It's got a lot of drifting and stuff like that.
If you don't know how to drift, you're gonna suck at this course.
Yeah,
I know how to drift. I have fun with it.
Yeah. So, but I think it's good. I think it's one of the better designed ones. If I had to give it a grade, I'd probably grade this one as I'd probably grade it as an A.
I'm B. I'm sort of like mid to lower B on this one. I don't get pumped about this. I'm guessing Jace is way higher than that on.
No, I'm not. I'm lower.
Oh wow,
both of you. Yeah, like I said, it's one that I can do well on, but it's also one that is annoying. It's another one of those. If you get hit with an item anywhere on this map, you're kind of boned because you're always in the middle of something on this track. So
there's a lot going on in this one.
I love the look.
I'd probably say
the sunshine that comes through and the lamps. It looks great.
I have it as C.
Yeah,
I wouldn't fight against it being higher than that.
I think there's aren't there paintings on the wall? They're like drawings of Mario and stuff on the wall.
I'm only seeing this what's going on outside of the race, as we're watching it right now.
It's like you going in Bowser's mouth and stuff. It's a cool track.
Middling. This is middling.
Oh wow! I say it's cool, and Sean says middling at the same time. Yeah, I like it. Yeah, you see, it had the drawings,
the drawings on the side.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah,
we got B's and A's and B's in the chat as well. So
if we throw it on B, I wouldn't argue that.
Oh man, Tony Baker.
What the heck happened here?
S.
No,
S.
I think
just keeps
that was for the last one, whatever the last track was. What was
what's going on?
Excitebike. That was for Excitebike.
Oh no!
When he was like S.
What happened?
Oh, I gotcha. I don't know what happened.
I'm gonna have to fix it. I'm gonna have to fix it later. I'll have to put these back. So where did we end up with this one?
I have no idea.
Probably.
I think we ended with B. Is what we kind of settled on.
Yeah.
Yeah. My F's got removed, so I've got to put those back. I think we're good.
Okay.
I don't know what happened. Okay. Mute City.
Can we do you guys want to do Mute City and Big Blue at the same time?
Yeah. They're not the same for me.
No, I know they're not the same, but
sure, but we can go back to back here. Sure.
I like Mute City. Obviously, I think it's a great course. I like the power-ups, like the boosts that are littered throughout the thing that you can kind of hop off of. I don't like it nearly as much as Big Blue or nearly as much as some of the other ones. So I would give Mute City probably a B. I mean, it's definitely better than most courses. But I love this course. I know most people do. I don't love Mute City like a lot of people do.
Jace is laughing at me here. It's got my zigzag boost, man.
No. I'm laughing because I'm looking at what I have left, and he sounds so reluctant. I'm gonna give it a B, and I sit here laughing because I only have 4 courses that are C or above.
So probably not this one.
This is a D. This is a D.
Oh, really?
It's just nothing for me. I
feel a little better.
Yeah, it's.
Oh, you guys! See, now it's my turn to feel kind of ganged up.
Sucks,
on
doesn't it, Sean?
I mean, I don't do it on purpose. I don't think you're doing it on purpose to me either. I think this is a wonderful reimagining of F-Zero. The music's got wonderful sax man just hitting it with this tune, dude.
I don't want to listen to you about music anymore. You the music park, but you like this. I don't want to hear it.
The park that was named after its music.
You can't.
I think
vote.
This is an A. I think this is an A. I'll throw an A at this one. But and the funny thing is, I can't game the system because I don't really understand the averaging at all. So that's how you guys I'll leave it to you guys.
I mean, I think it's fine. It's I don't want to make it sound like it's bad. I know there are a lot of people that think Mute City's their favorite course. Like it's like S tier for a lot of people, and I just don't agree with it. I think it's a good course, though. It's definitely better than our C courses, so I'm not that far off from you, Sean.
No, it's no Mount Wario. You're right. It's not S. It's not S. It's no Mount Wario. So where does that? If I give it an A, where does that leave us?
You said A. What, Donnie? What'd you say?
B.
What'd I say?
Did you say D?
He said D.
I did say D. Yeah, I'll bump it to a C to make it a B average.
Oh, that one stings.
Because it's not an A. No way. No way.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
I
the
said
thing.
it is, so it is an A.
That's the thing for me is I agree with you, Jace. I wouldn't put it with our A's either. I don't think it's as good. But Mute City,
Guys, I think I'm gonna get my.
who are into
my
Wario
heart broken here,
Gold
too.
Mind.
Yeah.
You know, for a lot of the courses that have like a very similar aesthetic, we tend to not rate them highly. I like the Gold Mine course.
Me too.
It's not my favorite course though. And I mean, like Jay said, like I think this is, you always kind of find your way to the median with this one. This one, compared to the ones we've already put on the list,
Just driving. Keep driving.
I would give it a C. It's a C, but I think it's better than some of our C's.
Oh, golly. Okay, Jace, where are you at? I like this. You guys can just know that.
I'm going to let you do this one because I don't want you bumping
it's
it
gonna
up
be-
just to make up
Okay,
for
well,
mine.
I think this is one of the best designed courses, dude. I think this is
One of the
at least
best.
a B. I think this is great. The ups and the downs and the lefts and the rights and the secrets and the.
I
the
thought about giving
shortcut
it a
at the end.
B.
I
but
think it's a high B. At the worst, it's a high
See,
B.
I think it's a high C. I think it's better than our C's, but not as good as our B's.
I'll go.
That's why
I'll
I
go
gave it
B.
a C.
I'll go B because we also look at what else we have in A, and maybe you can make the argument.
So,
it's
like,
not at 6.
I don't think it's as good as the
Yeah,
airport or
it's a
Bowser's
B.
Castle or TikTok Clock. Definitely not. Not at all. It's not nearly as good as those
I
courses.
like this one a lot. Well, I say,
But it's
I say
better
B.
than Thwomp, and it's better than
So where
Shy
does that
Guy.
leave us? If I say B, where does that leave us? With Jason?
Well, I said C, and Jace didn't say anything.
Jace hates this one.
I'm not a big fan. I'll say
Don't change.
G.
That's
All
the
right,
whole
it's a
point of
D.
you
Yeah,
going
that's true.
last.
You go last.
Well, I'm trying to help your guys' bumping shit up. So
You don't have to bump it up. I'm not gonna be. I don't have a
Bump,
personal
bump it
attachment
up.
to this one.
That's the whole point of the. That's the whole point of the veto.
But I like it. I think this one's creative.
Bump it up. E. It's dumb.
Okay.
It's not. It's not
okay.
that fun.
So is that a CD? Somewhere in the
It's a
CD
D.
land? It's a D. All right. You guys hurt my feelings. Super Nintendo Entertainment System. Rainbow Road. We know where Jace lands on this one.
I don't like this one as nearly as much as the other ones, but that doesn't mean I don't like it. I just everybody falls off the side of this damn thing, right? Like everybody falls off the side at some point. Jace, you never fall off the side of Rainbow Road. I find that very hard to believe.
I don't think that I
Not
do.
this
It's
one.
it's
This
very
one's easy
wide. It's very
peasy.
wide.
Yeah, it's huge.
Yeah, the glowing
You drift
thwomps are in
here all the way around the turn. I don't know why you stopped drifting. That was an interesting move. Yeah, I don't. Only way I fall is if I get hit with something. It's very,
Okay.
like Sean said,
Well, and I
very,
think-
very, very wide.
I think that's a part of it. It is.
worrying
It is
about
wide.
falling.
Maybe I just get too aggressive, try to cut those corners too close. I don't really care. It's probably a D for me anyway.
Wow, you guys. I would say B.
This is one of my lesser favorite courses.
I do enjoy this one a lot, and a lot. You know what? Like for me though, I think nostalgia's kicking in a lot. Like Super Nintendo, I love Super Mario Kart for Super Nintendo. I think it's great.
Yeah, and it's a great course on Super Mario SNES. It is not a great course on
Well, fair.
Mario
I'm not gonna
Kart
fight you on
Deluxe
it.
8, whatever.
Okay, so you say E, I say B. Donnie said C. Is that what you said, Donnie?
I said D.
Oh, you said D. So D. Is that where we end up there?
Yeah, I don't think it's as good as our C courses.
Oh man,
I don't
see,
get
that hurts a
excited
little bit too.
when that one comes up. I don't care about that one at all.
It's
like
really middling, just kind of like, I guess, this course. Like,
Yeah.
Which one's next?
Ice Outpost.
The Ice Climbers. I don't like that one at all. I don't like the Ice
He's
Climbers
laughing.
course.
I always want to know why he's giggling. My typos.
no, it's
As I'm
just,
trying to type
no,
this in.
I'm laughing at how bad this course is.
I
I
don't
hate
like
this
Ice
one.
Climbers.
I hate this one.
I have an F. It's one of my several Fs. So
I think it's better than our F, so I'll give it an E.
Yeah, I'm an E as well. I'm not as aggressively down on this as I am with Dolphin Shoals. So it looks perfect next to Sherbert Land in
Yeah.
my mind.
Yeah.
Whatever the hell that even means.
Whatever that means.
The next one
makes sense.
is Hyrule Circuit, which I love because it's all the Zelda stuff that I love, and I do think it's got a lot of fan service. You could go through the field, you get through the castle, you get the rupees, you get the music. It's really, really good. As a course, though, as a track, I kind of think it could be a lot better. Or they could have done maybe a little bit more to it. Like, you do have the switches with the Master Sword, which is cool.
Yep, love that. Very Zelda.
But and you do have the Deku Babas, which is cool. But I mean, those are just piranha plants that are reskinned. But I mean, it's a nice. This course has so much visual touch that it's hard to be negative on it. But at the same time, like, as a course, it's not my favorite course to race because I think it's kind of boring. Like, to drive. When I say to drive, that's what I mean. Like, it's boring to drive. So, like, it's awesome to look at and listen to, but it's not the most fun course to actually drive. So I don't want to feel like I'm being harsh. I give it a C.
No. You guys know, and I see Chase nodding along as well. I love this course. I think it's got everything that you want in a Mario Kart course. The music is great. I think the design of it is really good. Of course, the fan service is playing in for me. It still holds up for me. The secret, trying to master getting all three in the same and not relying on somebody else.
If we were ranking them based on their fan service, then I would agree with you. But we're ranking the courses of Mario Kart.
Well, it all weighs in. That's like it all plays into my enjoyment. Whether it's like and we'll get to Animal Crossing in a little bit, which you can tell by my tone. I think this is a great one. This is high B, if not an A here for me. So wherever the hell that lands us, I think Jace.
Well, it depends on if you say A or B.
I think this is an A. I think this is great. I love the rupees. I love the music. What? Throw it on B.
Then throw it on B. Man, look at this B. When you guys were worried about C's. I said C.
Okay.
Well,
it's a pretty high C though. Like it's fine.
I feel like that might drop it down to a C. If you guys both say C and I say B, that
throw it on C.
I'm going to put it right in first place in C. That's
hey,
I'm fine with that.
Make yourself feel better.
Yeah, it does make me feel a little bit better.
You gotta win.
You did it, John.
Baby Park, baby Park.
Okay.
Dude.
I love Baby Park.
Yep.
It's awesome. Because you can constantly drift around it, and the items and everything go absolutely nuts. I don't necessarily. Here's the thing: there's something about it that I don't necessarily know if I like or don't like. I think it's because the course is so short. I think it doesn't matter. But when you're racing, and especially if you've got a full room, you don't really know who's in front of you and who's behind you. And I think that's cool that it adds variety. Great. But at the same time, like, I don't know if that's a great thing for a course either. Like, I could see that going both ways. It's definitely unique. It is just a short little circle though, so I don't want to go nuts. Like, Sean's talking about all the things that Zelda has, the music and the art, and it's got the thing, and this course doesn't have half of that. It doesn't have like zero fan service. It is literally just a little circle.
Yeah, and Nintendo's got the balls to make a course like this. It's just a loop. It's stupid. I'm not putting on my like critique hat on this one. Like, this is me liking Armageddon the movie. Okay, I'm looking at this through the exact same lens. Like, it's dumb. There's not really any design to it at all. But guess what? Hilarity ensues every single time you do
7 laps, and that's nuts. And like, it's different. It's an extremely unique course, and for that alone, I'll give it above middling, and I'll go B.
Yeah, I think this is an A for me. I think this is an A for the reasons that I talked about. Jay, you got to be kidding me.
I hate it.
I
hate Baby Park.
Tony
it's
Baker
too chaotic.
It's
too chaotic.
I love it. Oh, okay. So is that a C?
That hurts.
That hurts a lot. Tony Baker's with you though. It's not fun to play, he says.
Nope. It sure isn't.
I disagree.
I might have to come back to that one.
How many vetoes do you have, Sean?
I think I've got one left.
One left.
We need to save Baby Park.
One left.
Because I used Mario or Mount Wario. Did I use it for DK Jungle too? Did we actually?
No, I think DK got up there naturally because I think you both. Put
we both had S's. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Maybe Rainbow. I think I've used 2. I'm pretty sure I've used 2. I think I've got 1 left.
Yeah,
we'll check.
I know I've used 1.
We can very quickly do this next one though.
We already did Cheeseland.
Cheeseland. Oh, I must have. Some of them reset. Cheeseland is the worst.
Too yellow.
It's terrible. It's awful. It's absolutely awful. Like, I would actually, if I could delete a level, I think, or a track, I think I would delete that track from
Toad's Turnpike.
Wild Woods.
I don't remember that one.
C. I feel like if you can't remember
E.
it's
Oh, I remember this one now. Yeah. No, this one's cool. I like this one better than some of our C's. But I don't know how much. I don't think I like it more than our B's.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
I give it a high C. I mean, it's a C.
C.
Yeah.
I'm with you on C, but Jay said E. So does that still land us at C?
It's a D.
Is that a D?
If he said E, then it's a D.
Okay, we'll put it up there. Animal Crossing.
Okay.
This one's loaded. All
right. I don't need to see Animal Crossing to talk about it. Animal Crossing, for all the same reasons that Sean talked about with the Zelda one, is awesome. It has all the fan service in the world. But for all the same reasons I said about the Zelda, as a course, it's not very good. It's extremely wide in certain areas, and you just kind of drive. As I've said with some of the other ones, I think that is a thing for me. It's not necessarily the straightaways like Jace talks about. Like, I don't mind if you're driving straight, especially if you've got jumps and power-ups and things you get in there. This one I feel is almost barren. Like, there's a lot of just driving, and that hurts it for me. And I don't like saying that because from the fan service and visuals department, this course brings it. Like, the fact that you're doing it going through all the seasons and how it plays in Animal Crossing.
Cool. Mm-hmm.
I mean, it brings it. It brings it heavy for me. So I'll be nice to Animal Crossing. I'll give it a B.
I cannot. Wow, a B. I can't wait. Let the record show that I also thought that the course for Hyrule was good as well. It's not. This is right. This for me, the Six Nuts and Moo Moo. This is terrible. This course is awful. This is so boring. There's nothing interesting about the bells of fan service is there, so maybe for that reason, maybe an E. I'll be nice and not put it next to Moo Moo, but I am as thrilled to race on the Animal Crossing course as I am when Moo Moo Meadows comes up. So there you go.
Wow. No, I definitely like. I usually vote for Animal Crossing. So
yeah, never.
I disagree.
Jay said C, which actually surprises me.
Pretty middle of the road. Just
so what?
It's cool. What do you mean?
So that means a quarter of the time it's the season that you hate on tracks. So 25% of the time it's snowing,
but 75% of the time it works every time.
Yeah, exactly. God, boring. Okay, I say E. Jay said, what did you say? C.
C.
Yeah, and Donnie said B. So C.
C. I'm okay with that.
Yeah. That's fine.
The fan service is really, really good.
It is good. People are. Tony Baker says an E shot is a bit harsh. We're almost there, guys.
He's going
Neo
after the
Bowser City.
I love Neo Bowser City. A. It's one of my favorite courses. I wanted to bring S tier, but I won't go that crazy with it. But no. I love Neo Bowser City.
I enjoy it as well. I think this is a solid B. Actually, this track. I think it's very good. Jace has got to have it down somewhere in. I love his facial expressions during this whole thing.
E.
I think this is very good. E. Why? No.
It's not fun.
It is fun. All the drifting.
I love this course.
This is great.
It's one of my favorites.
So
I never get excited for it. I think it looks pretty cool just because it's that, futuristic Neo aesthetic. But it's
Joel says F.
Wow.
I don't know. Like it feels like it's one I should like, but I just don't. I just don't like this course.
I think it's really good. I think it's at B, or did I say A? I think I said B. I'm gonna land on a B. What'd you say, Donnie?
A.
Donnie said A. So where do we land, Jace, mathematician?
Leave it at B. That's fine.
Like if I was ranking my courses like 1 through 48, Neo Bowser City is definitely in my top 10.
Wow. Well, there you go. Ribbon Road from the GameCube. I'm sorry, from the GBA.
This is the Toy Story one, right?
Yes.
I love it. Oh, this has got a great little aesthetic, and it is fun to race on. So I'd probably give Ribbon Road a. I need to.
I'll just come out and say I think you got the Yarn Yoshi sit alongside, and I haven't. This is one where I actually do notice the things that are going outside of the track or off to the side. I think the design of it is great. I think if you were to make like the Mario Kart live track, like around your house, if you could make it look like this, and I think you probably could, I think this is great. I think it's super interesting. You've got the should I, shouldn't I sort of shortcut off to the side. A good last turn where you can use, if you got the right power up, you can get through there. I think this is an A. This is one of my favorites for sure.
Can I see our rankings?
I think this sits next to Excite Bike really, really well, actually.
Yeah, but you guys downvoted my Twisted Mansion. B.
This is one of my favorite. Okay. I say A, you say B.
I said C.
So B. Okay. I can't believe you don't like it that much.
It's
good.
I'm gonna put it up above Bowser's Castle because that makes me
feel better. Anything C and above to me is good.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
Super
try to save the
Subway.
A tier. Right.
Last three, guys.
The Subway.
The Subway. Not overly thrilled when this one comes up.
I feel like this is the definition of a C for me. Stairs, also, I should have mentioned this before. Stairs kind of take it away from me. I don't like driving upstairs. I don't ever want to drive upstairs. That makes no sense. It feels not very good at all. I don't really want to be underground in a subway. I don't like hitting the train. It always seems to come in there right when I get through. I don't like that.
You can boost off of it.
You can boost off the train, like the front of it.
If you hit the sides.
Yeah, no, right? I think this is a C for me. I don't think so.
I think you can.
You hit it. Unless I'm hitting in the wrong spot, you get knocked off by that.
Yeah, I thought if you touch it, you spin.
Yeah.
This one, either way, I have it as E because I don't like it. So
I said C. Donnie, where are you at?
Tony Baker says you can boost.
Oh, all right.
What?
I think I thought you could, but
wow.
But I also haven't played it in half a year. Yeah. This is. I think I want because of what you guys voted, and I'm voting last. I want to vote worse to bring it down, but I agree with Sean's initial statement that this is the definition of a C. I agree.
Yeah,
this is the definition of a C course. So, yeah, C.
C. So C it is.
Down to the final one.
Big Blue.
I love Big Blue. I think it's I think a lot of Jay shakes his head. Big Blue is S tier for me.
I'm going to announce my veto now and say it's an F. Big Blue sucks.
Big Blue is not fun at all. F. It's not a Moo Moo
It's
Meadows.
a terrible course. It's worse. It's a terrible
I love
course.
Big Blue. I remember being so excited when I brought Mario Kart 8 home and was playing Wii U like this course. I was like, this course is freaking awesome. And,
this was DLC, wasn't it?
Was it?
I think so.
I think this one was DLC. Yeah.
I love this one. I love this one.
This is one. It's funny because when it comes up, I'm like, I wish it was Mute City.
And I think the opposite. I think the opposite. That's what I was trying to say earlier when we were doing Mute City. I think the opposite. When people want to do Mute City, I'm like, I like Big Blue so much better.
So however is once I'm playing it, I enjoy this quite a lot, even though it's got the water slides, which I don't typically like either. Even though
this is the one, the splitting you were talking about earlier.
I don't really like that as well, but I think a lot of what I'm about to land on here has to do with the fact that we're watching the video. I like the zigzag of the boost that always kind of gets me going.
Don't you feel like you get into a groove on this course? Like I always feel like I get into a rhythm on this course, and I can just kind of like hit all my turns and everything.
I hit the wall a lot. Like this is a true to F-Zero type of experience for me, where I really got to race a little bit smarter on it.
Is this your recording?
Exactly. This is how I play it. This is how I play it. This is one that I don't get thrilled when it's starting, but I like it every time. I think this is a B. And Jay says, what did you say? Did you say F?
I vetoed F.
So what does that even mean?
It's an awful course. It means my F is weighted way more than your B and your A or S. I don't know what that lands on, but it's not one of those.
Does it land on?
Is this where we go to the chat?
D? Yeah, I think we might need to go. Donnie's right.
I used the veto. We don't. No.
Like look at it at D. Look at it D. That's not right.
So I came here and I come to this Mario Kart thing and I have like 4 or 5 courses. I'm like, these are my favorite courses in Mario Kart S tier, and I don't think any of them. They've all been downvoted.
What do we do about this? I don't like. Is that where that lands?
This is terrible.
That's brutal.
Look what you guys have done to my baby.
A big blue at a D.
Yep.
Can chat veto a veto?
Wait a second.
Does chat get a veto?
You don't just get to wait a second. Wait, how did can chat get a veto? Says Hobeck. We gotta.
You cannot veto when someone else vetoes.
I'm not trying to
already established this.
I'm trying to establish what the rules for the veto was. I thought like the veto was you can bump it up or down one. You can't just like choose where it's gonna end up.
What were the votes again? I voted S tier.
I said A.
I said
B.
I
think I said B. I said B.
So that makes it a D sounds right. S, B, F. That averages to maybe a B.
At best,
C?
It would be C.
It would be a C. Yeah. And then
Jace drops it down to a D.
Oh
No. I'm saying even A, F, and F and A would make it right in the middle of our average. So if somebody else said C, that would put it, or A, B, C, D, E, F. Yeah, it'd put it as C. You said B though, right?
I said B. Yeah.
So that would be a high C. Yes.
So you're using
the math would be a high C.
Their veto to bump it down. Who?
I do, because that course sucks and does not deserve recognition.
Wow.
Donnie used 2 vetoes to bump things down. What are you?
And I didn't even care about those. I just wanted to fix our chart.
Yeah.
I voted on vetoes about courses I have no personal feelings for.
Okay, I mean those were the rules. Let's go ahead and wrap things up here. Well, for the people who are listening,
Chase has 2 vetoes, and me and Sean both have 1.
Well, we can't undo.
I have 1 left. I made sure that Donut Plains was number 1 in the S.
Do you want to use any of your finals? And again, you can't change anything that had a veto, but I think you've got 1 left to go up or down throughout here.
Yeah, we all have 1 left.
Okay, so we'll go through, and if anything jumps out at you guys that you want to change, then now is your last chance. So we're going to make our final turn here. S tier is Mount Wario, which I think I used to get there, so you can't change it. Donut Plains and DK Jungle is S.
Chase used Donut Plains.
I used Donut Plains.
Can't take that one away either.
So you can't change it. A tier is Mario Circuit, Royal Raceway, Yoshi Circuit, N64, Rainbow Road, and Excite Bike Arena. B is, and once I say like that's it. Those are settled. B is Wario.
What do you mean those are settled? We didn't use our vetoes yet.
That's why I'm asking you to use them. So as I'm bringing up the courses.
You're going too fast. I thought you were just recapping.
Yeah, to bring them up. So if you hear me say a course,
okay. So but here's the thing though. I only have 1 vote left, so like, is there some collusion that can be done? Can we negotiate?
I say bring them up as the course comes up.
Sean, we need to save Baby Park.
But yeah, you might be right. So that,
but I also want to save Rainbow Road.
You're gonna have to for 64.
Yeah,
and get it up to S.
Yeah.
Oh, but I got Mute City down there in B or in C territory.
See, that's the thing.
Oh, then I'm going to do Rainbow Road and I'm going to pump it down to B, so you can't vote on it to get to S.
You're such a son of a bitch. But Donnie brought it up first, though. Donnie brought up saving.
He didn't use it, though.
I get first right of refusal.
No, you didn't use it. You just mentioned it. You didn't. My ballot's in. My card is at the table. The commissioner has my card.
Hobeck said, didn't Donnie use veto to put Rainbow Road to 64? No, I don't think so. Donnie uses 2 to equal out the.
Yeah, I dropped some stuff from
Ds.
C down to D.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. I don't know that I can allow Rainbow Road down to a B, though.
Them's the rules. Them's the breaks.
I don't like this at all.
Them's the breaks.
I don't like.
There are no rules. What? This is our damn show.
Yeah, Jace, shut the hell up. It's A.
No veto.
All right. I'm not going to use my veto on Rainbow Road. So you can keep your veto, Jace. I am going to use my veto on Baby Park
to move it to B. Yes.
Okay, Rainbow Road goes down to B.
What?
My vetoes are done.
No,
Jace just used
garbage.
It. Jace just used it. I agree with you. What are we doing? Baby Park is going up to B, is what you just said, using your veto for that.
Yeah. This show sucks.
Okay, so you guys are done then? You guys are done with your vetoes? That's it. You guys
I'm done.
Used up.
Yep.
I got 1 left. So as we go through, as I was trying to do, you guys derailed 1 by 1, and then I'll land on the one where I'm going to use it, and then we're set. B tier, I'll start at the beginning. S is Mount Wario, Donut Plains 3, DK Jungle. A is Mario Circuit, Royal Raceway, Yoshi Circuit, and Excite Bike Arena. B tier, Baby Park, Wario Stadium, Mario Circuit from the GBA, Toad Harbor, Twisted Mansion, Cheap Cheap Beach, Sunshine Airport, Ribbon Road, Bowser's Castle, Yoshi Valley, TikTok Clock. Sorry, Donnie. Wait, that's actually pretty good. Dragon Driftway, Neo Bowser City, and Rainbow Road, which is crazy to me. C tier, Hyrule Circuit, Thwomp Ruins, Shy Guy Falls, Cloud Top Cruise, Mute City, which is what I'm using my veto to get that bad boy up into a B.
Look at that guy.
Because it's absolutely better than Cloud Top Cruise, Music Park. Animal Crossing at a C is outrageous. And if I was a mean-spirited person, I would use my veto to get that one down. But I'm not a mean-spirited person. I'll just say that. And Super Bell Subway, D tier, Sweet Sweet Canyon, Wildwoods, Electrodrome, Mario Kart Stadium, Grumble Volcano, Water Park, Piranha Plant Slide, Wario's Gold Mine, Rainbow Road from the Super Nintendo, Big Blue, goodness gracious, Chase,
Terrible
Rainbow
voice.
Road, Dry Desert, Sherbert Land, Ice Outpost, and the Fs have it with Dolphin Shoals, Bone Dry Dunes, Toads, Turnpike, Moo Moo Meadows, and Cheeseland. I think we can agree that the Fs are definitely Fs. I don't know that there's anything in there that we would put any higher than that. Donnie, I'm sorry, man.
This show sucks.
I had a blast.
All right, well, I guess in the future, Sweet Hangs will be hosted by Sean and Jace, Jace's imaginary Patreon and his podcast feed. Don, is there anything else that you want to say, man?
No.
This epic
No.
2-hour show.
No, there's absolutely nothing else that I would like to say, Sean, except that everybody hates what I enjoy about Mario Kart.
Not everybody.
No.
Mostly me.
I like it. It was mainly Jace and his vast exploration of the scale. All right, I guess
I had much more things in the bottom half of mine than I did the top.
Why are you so pessimistic?
But I love the game. It's so good.
Yeah, exactly.
How do you say you love the game
game
and then you just hate half the courses?
The highs are so high, man.
I do feel like we should have more A's. Like looking back at this, we should have more A's.
Yeah, I agree with you.
No, I think
Baby Park.
like TikTok
I
Clock,
had
Rainbow
6,
Road.
I had 6 A's. So
TikTok Clock, Rainbow Road, Bowser's Castle, Twisted Mansion should all go up. Mario Circuit too. They should all go up a level.
I would love for people to do this on their own as well and send them in to either Discord, whatever, however you guys want to do it. Tag us in your Twitters. Do your tier ranking. I've had a lot of fun. Jace is chaotic, and I expected him to be. I didn't know if I expected you to be.
Why am I chaotic?
You are chaotic.
My A's were brought down too. My A's on my list were brought down too.
Like what?
I had
Like
6
what?
A's.
Like what?
Yeah, but they sucked.
Here. Let's see here. I had Yoshi's Valley is not on there.
It's a B.
Yeah, it's a
let's
B.
see, it's on
That's
there.
close.
Okay.
You dropped down Rainbow
Mario?
Road, my S rank, to a B. You used a veto to drop it.
That was mean.
DK Jungle actually went up.
See, Jace is very happy.
Yeah,
All right.
I'm happy with this ranking. Even
We'll do
though
something different
there's a
next week,
couple of
Donnie.
them that are too high because I couldn't bump them down enough.
Donnie was sick today too, Jace. How dare you? All right, guys. I think this is a 2-hour damn episode ranking every Mario Kart track in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Jace, thanks for joining us, dude.
Yeah, man.
No problem. It was a lot of fun. I think by the tone of this might be the last time you guys are ever seeing me.
See you next year when we bring you back to rank the Mario Karts, like on
Ooh.
the games. That'll be an interesting one.
Will it? Is it
know.
that interesting?
Will
I
it?
guess we'll see.
I don't think
It'll
it's that
be-
interesting, Sean.
It'll be about as
It's Mario
fraction.
Kart,
There's something Donnie
We're
and I
not
would
going there
agree
now.
on.
We're not going there now.
Mario
Donnie,
Kart 64,
Oh, goodness
Super
gracious.
Nintendo, and everything else.
I don't know. I guess we'll find out. We'll find
Right?
out.
Jace? That's pretty
Deluxe
much it.
64, SNES, everything else doesn't
Like,
matter.
yeah, what does it matter?
We did it.
We did it.
We
Sean.
did it. We already did it.
2 shows in one. Little bonus at the end there. Okay, chief content producer Ryan Turford, this is the end of the show. Thanks everybody else for listening, and we'll let the ending play now. Sweet hangs, man. Sweet hangs.